Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Steel Twins recording studio in the cherry capital of the world, Traverse City, Michigan. Introducing your hosts, the Cannonball, the Cannon, the Steel Twins.
What's up, everybody? It's Monday night, and you know what that means.
That's right. It's voice acting night, baby.
Absolutely. And we're kicking things off here tonight with a couple of announcements. One very minor. We could use this multi-stream tab to chat with everybody.
Yay!
Yeah, we don't have to switch back between chats. You know, we can just do the whole thing right here. That's a great update. Another very important announcement, much more important. This second announcement ties in with the third announcement. Second announcement, we are just less than 2 weeks away from football. And how does that relate to our stream? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, effective Wednesday, September 11th, 2024, this stream will be moving to Wednesday nights. Depending on when other people will be available, we're going to try to go anywhere between 6:30 and 8. But your boys will still be here. We're just going to be on a different day of the week.
That's right.
Because football. And, you know, we may find out that, you know, Wednesday nights work better for other people. So it's just the two of us tonight. Although I was kind of slow on the uptake with our good friend the Gamer Biker, who, you know, we'll get him back on here one of these days. Don't you worry. But he is doing a great GTA roleplay tonight. So if you want to see what he's doing, go check him out. Tell him we sent you.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're going to start episode number 2, the official second episode of season 13, everybody.
And we are, of course, talking about the magical turnabout.
Oh, what's that all about, you ask?
Well, from what I'm understanding...
Well, as a matter of fact, my answer to that question, strap in and find out.
That's right.
So, man, I had one more thing in my head. I know that's next, but right before that, oh, you stole my thunder.
So
episode. Okay, yes. On our YouTube channel, we've modified the archives slightly. Yes, we have that full voice acting playlist, but now our playlists are separated by seasons.
That's right.
That's right. If you're looking for a specific game and you don't want to scroll through video after video after video after video after video, you can just go to each of our seasonal playlists and go through them one by one, or pick a video and a clip and laugh your ass off at it. But yes, we have split our videos up into individual seasons. So look for those playlists on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, and as always, if you guys are on the chat, feel free to give us a little bit of feedback. How's the sound going? How's the stream going?
Are these two people too stupid for their own good?
No.
Seriously, don't say that or we'll kick you out of here. I'm just kidding. So, no, I'm not. So, I guess with that, let us bring our drink of choice, and I'll go ahead and lead us in with this one. If you have a cap to your bottle or a pin on your drink, you go ahead and pull that pin back or twist that cap off. A package. What time is it?
It's time to get bombed.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, mate.
Absolutely.
One more thing I want to add. If you're itching to get into some Ace Attorney investigations, have no fear. The free demo is now available, and you can save the data up to the real game coming up September 6th.
Oh yeah, that's right. So anything you do in the demo, you can save on and complete when the game actually releases.
Correct.
That's pretty nifty.
Yes, very nifty indeed. Well, without further ado, live scene.
Yeah, I remembered to do it this time.
Yes,
I'm
did.
a big boy.
Yes.
Okay.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm. So, and by the way, we also kind of figured out what the issues were with our audio box. As long as we keep the USB cable in a certain place, I don't think we're going to run into any issues.
Exactly.
And even if we do, we have a backup plan, and we'll have a long-range plan too. Health warning.
Health warning.
Mm-hmm.
It's always important.
I know we started a little early, but I was kind of itching. But you know, we always have that opportunity where everybody hangs out. And by the time 7:30 rolls around, we'll have gotten into this thing. So, courtroom is opened up, and let's get this going, shall we? Let's not say the episode name just yet, because it's gonna tell us just a moment. So, sit back, put your tray tables up, and let's get busy.
Good news. The check cleared. It's go time. Okay. So we are about to enter.
It is time for episode 2, The Magical Turnabout.
Oh, what's
action?
This? What's this now?
The hell is this? Is this Alice in Wonderland?
Kinda.
Crazy.
Behold my might!
Another dime store joker? What the hell is this? The Phantom of the Opera? Yikes! Whoa! Hey! What kind of nonsense is this? Dang! Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Ah!
Shame on you, Mr. Rias.
Ah!
You meant for evil.
No,
Oh, Jesus.
No freaking way.
Well, okay. That's different. April 27th, 10 a.m. Penrose Theater, the stage.
All right, take it away, Trucy.
And that's how the evil magician Mr. Reese was defeated.
Ah!
See you for Act 2, everybody.
Well,
Brava! Brava, Trucy!
Yay, Athena's back.
Yay!
Woo, all right.
Wow, Apollo, wasn't that a great trick?
you bet. I've never seen such a great magic act.
Did you know they even featured Trucy's show on TV this morning?
Well,
Penrose Theater, a well-known gateway to success for entertainers. It's here at this famous theater that we'll finally get to see Trucy Wright's Trucy and Grammar Island. The long-awaited revival of the magic of Troop Grammar.
well.
All right.
Wow! That explains why there's a TV crew here to cover the show.
Yeah, so grammar, I remember that case.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
This is the perfect opportunity to promote the Write Anything Agency too.
Anything you got to do to anything you got to do to push flyers, sister, and to move traffic.
That's right.
After all, people look up things they see on TV, right?
But wouldn't they be looking up the talent part and not the law part of our agency?
Law's a talent? What are you talking about, Polly? Jesus.
Mamma mia. You're right. We get nothing but requests from Trucy's fans, wouldn't we?
Mamma mia.
Oh, yeah.
What if one of Trucy's fans has a legal case?
Oh, I don't. Oh well, guess we'll just have to make it the old-fashioned way.
Yes.
My name is Apollo Justice. I'm a rookie lawyer with only about 2 years of experience under my belt.
I guess we're back in Los Angeles then.
The United States, at least.
The United States.
We're here to see Trucy's magic show. She's a fellow member of our agency. We came on behalf of our boss, Mr. Wright, who's away on a trip.
Ooh, and did you hear Apollo? Even though it's only her debut, her shows are completely sold out.
What? Really? That's amazing!
Voila! A star is born! Who knows how far she'll go? At this rate, nothing in the world can stop us!
Don't be too hasty with that, sister.
You do realize this has nothing to do with you, right?
Oh, burn.
This is Athena Sykes. She is another member of our agency. She may not look it, but at just 19 years old, she's a lawyer as well.
What do you mean she may not look it? Of course I look the part!
Care to explain how exactly?
She's got the badge on her lapel, you dick.
Oh, come on, have a heart.
Stop treating me like a child!
That gadget around Athena's neck that spoke just now? That's Widget. Widget helps Athena out with her special field of expertise, analytical psychology.
And what a doozy that is.
Oh yeah. He also has a habit of blurting out whatever Athena's really thinking.
It's gotten her in trouble a couple times.
Yeah, this little guy can be a little unruly at times.
Hey, upgrade me already!
Your attention, please. The show will restart after a 20-minute intermission. We ask that you please be back in your seats before the next act. Thank you.
Hey, why don't we go say hi to Trucy in her dressing room during the break?
Oh, yes! Let's go see the big star. I'm so nervous. What should I say to her?
Whatever you usually say to her at office every day?
That's always, context is everything.
April 27th, Penrose Theater, dressing room. So this is Trucy's dressing room. Looks like she's busy over there with someone. Could you sign this, please, ma'am?
Sure thing. Just the one sheet in this clipboard, right?
Don't do it! It's a hot dog and a handshake!
A fan asking for Trucy's autograph, maybe?
I don't think so. Looks like some kind of contract.
Don't trust it. You should have had lawyers. Oh, wait.
Thank you very much. I'll get this to the producer right away.
Great. Thanks. Oh! Polly, Athena, you came! Of course. Congratulations on your big debut. Thanks.
Who's that just now, by the way?
Somebody from Take Two TV. They want to turn my magic show into a TV special. They're planning to broadcast it nationwide. Can you imagine?
Wow, you really are a big star.
Hey, can I get your autograph later, Trucy? Sure. My signature's in high demand today. Would you like one too, Polly?
Yeah, actually I would.
Starstruck, are we?
Oops! like I ran out of flyers, so I'll just have to sign your forehead instead.
Hey, knock it off. Look, just forget about the autograph.
Well, that thing's a billboard, don't you know?
Yeah. This is Trucy Wright. She's a magician and Mr. Wright's adopted daughter. She's becoming quite renowned in the magic world these days for her impressive skills.
A lot of people get this wrong, but Apollo's actual job is being my magic assistant.
No, you're the one who gets it wrong.
You're not my dad.
Ooh, think you could do that trick you always do at the office for me, Trucy? Okay, behold, the wondrous magic that can make anything disappear.
Hang on, I think I know where this is headed.
Yup.
3, 2, 1, ta-da!
The magic panties have returned.
They're back.
They're back.
My magic panties are an extra-dimensional galaxy. Brava, Trucy, brava!
Okay, but why do you always have to make my attorney's badge disappear?
Because she likes you, dude.
Well, that's because out of everyone at the Wright Anything Agency, you're the one I get the best reaction out of.
That doesn't make my poor badge feel any better.
Brother, have you heard? It's a work. Let's talk to her. The show.
Thanks again for inviting us, Trucy.
Thank you for coming.
Your show sure packs a wallop. I nearly fell out of my seat when that dragon showed up. And when it attacked you, whew, I was terrified. Even though I knew it was all just a part of the show.
I mean, I would fooled my ass.
I know, right?
That's good. That's good, because that trick is the crowning glory of Act 1. I'm really glad you're enjoying the show. I heard your shows are completely sold out, Trucy. They say your fans were all over the tickets the instant they became available. Like hungry wolves going after their prey.
That's a bit much.
Sounds like you made a loyal pack of followers for yourself already, Trucy.
You two are the only ones who got a special VIP invitation from me. Today's just a dress rehearsal for the performers, staff, family, and friends. A general prom, huh? That's what they call it in Germany. The real show isn't until the day after tomorrow. By the way, are you going to finally do your magic panties trick on stage after the break? Sorry to disappoint anyone who came just to see my magic panties, but my next trick is completely new. I'm debuting it today. Ooh, a new trick, huh? Are you gonna chop Apollo up into little lawyer bits?
Hey. Let's not be hasty here.
Pump the brakes, kiddo. It's funny. I don't recall ever agreeing to anything like that.
Well, that does sound like a good idea. Today's trick is a totally new Troop Graham-Rye original. The entire future of the troop is riding on the success of this special new trick.
How so? That's a special new trick.
Yeah, how so indeed.
This show is really important to me. It isn't like any of the other shows I've done. As the rightful heir to the Troop Graham-Rye repertoire of magic, this show is my first chance to unveil the tricks I've inherited.
Troop Graham-Rye, huh?
Oh boy.
Ooh, here we go.
Yeah, I have a poster of them hanging right over there.
Get a look at that.
Yeah, get a look at the one in the upper right there. Now, who's this doofus in the upper left? I've never seen him before.
Take a look at that scar. That could be important.
Oh, well, he must have got scratched or something.
No.
All right.
Huh. Feels like it's been ages since I've seen a picture of them. Troop Graham-Rye. Troop Graham-Rye was a group of magicians who dominated the magic world in their day. Trucy is the sole heir to the troop's entire repertoire of stage magic. Huh? Who's this guy in green and purple on the left here?
Oh, that's the great Mr. Ruth, the other magician in today's show.
It would be Mr. Rias.
Mr. Rias, okay.
He used to belong to True Grimwright too, a long time ago.
Hey, so tell us more about this special magic you're going to reveal today.
It's a secret group Grimwright trick, left behind by my late granddaddy, Magnified Grimwright. It's never been performed before, so this is the first time it'll be seen by the public.
Grand unveiling, huh? No wonder she's been working so hard.
Well, I better get going.
Huh? Where to?
To practice my act, of course, the show's only a few days away.
You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too?
Yup, because everything's gotta be just right.
Trucy inherited all of Troop Grimwright's magic tricks from her father when he died. And the Troop's entire legacy is now resting on her shoulders. No wonder she's feeling the pressure. No wonder indeed.
Yeah.
Looks like everything's going well today, though. I mean, that last trick was perfect.
Grace under pressure, that's me. After all, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That's the true Grimwright creed.
It's hard to believe you accomplished so much, even though you're still in high school.
But to tell you the truth, I'm actually pretty nervous.
Who wouldn't be? Oh, I bet this will do the trick. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
You'll be fine, Trucy. If anybody can do it, you can.
Polly, that was just the boost I needed. Thanks. Apollo's fine. Sure has a way of really hitting you right in the heart and in the ears.
Yeah, well, because he and Clay used to develop that together.
Exactly.
May he rest in peace.
Ugh,
Jackass. That, I mean, and when we say jackass, we're talking about that.
his killer.
His killer, the Phantom.
Forget about him.
Forget about him. He got shot too.
Yeah.
Well, that's odd.
Enough ragging on my voice already.
Trucy? Trucy? Oh, hi, Bonnie. It's almost time for the second act. Oh, okay, thanks. Well, Apollo, Athena, enjoy the rest of the show.
Break a leg, Trucy.
Thanks, I will. I hope her new trick goes well.
Hey, this is Trucy we're talking about. She'll be fine.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
Huh?
Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
And what do you mean by that exactly?
That's pretty cryptic.
Oh, nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me.
3, 2, 1. Okay, just making sure we're not missing anything.
Oh.
Ow. What? Okay, no, never mind. Hup.
Okay. She's gone. What was that all about? Judging by what she said, I'm gonna guess she's probably a magician too.
Come on, Apollo. We gotta get back to our seats now or we'll be late.
Ow! Hey, stop pulling! Okay, let's see. Guess it's time to move back to the stage. Well, you heard the man. Let's go back to the stage.
Da-da-da-da-da. Charge!
April 27th, Penrose Theater, stage. Here we go.
Hurry up, Apollo. It's about to start. I want to see what Trucy's next trick is.
You're really wound up today, aren't you? Why don't you take your seat and try to relax?
Whoa, look! There's a TV reporter over there with a TV camera and everything.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Athena, sit down! You're blocking people's view! Jeez, I feel like I'm babysitting here!
Down in front!
Hello everyone, I'm reporting from the beautiful Penrose Theater, where the public performance of Trucy and Grimwright begins in just 2 short days. But today, they very kindly agreed to give us a sneak preview. Isn't this exciting?
Apollo, do you think I was on TV just now?
How should I know? But if you were disgracing our entire agency, that's for sure.
Oh, come on, dude.
Hey, what the heck's that supposed to mean?
Oh, boy.
Here we go. It's about to start. Ooh, here it comes. Cutscene time.
Action.
Now, give up your dastardly ways!
Huh?
Huh? Over here.
Oh, look at that girl.
Oh, what are you doing?
Hey. Whatever you do not fall for her kisses.
Come now, Mr. Hat. Offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias and bring him back to life.
No, he's not. Whoa! Did she just...
What?
Just when and how did she make the switch?
You won't be reviving anyone today.
Okay, well...
Oh, boy. I've got a real bad feeling about this.
Wow, that was amazing! I have no idea how she escaped that coffin.
I'm glad Truce's escape trick went off without a hitch.
That's what you say now.
Mm-hmm.
And when I open the coffin, like this, inside you see... Uh-oh. Mr. Reyes? But how? Wonder what's going on.
He's not getting up.
Eek!
Trucy! Ugh!
Whoa!
What the...
Oh.
What just happened?
Whoa, man, an accident?
It's like that guy dead?
Wait, that's not part of the act?
Attention, please. For your own safety, we ask that everyone please evacuate the building. What's going on? Is Trucy okay? Outside, everyone. Evacuate immediately, please. Whoa! Hey, stop grabbing at me!
Trucy!
Oh, damn.
My voice cracked, by the way, but
That's good.
it probably worked out good. Mm-hmm. April 27th, Penrose Theater. They kicked us out.
Hey, what gives?
Somebody please tell us what's going on.
Poor Trucy. I hope she's okay. Hey, here comes that staff member from before.
Your attention, please. We regret to inform you that today's show has been canceled. What? But I was looking forward to the rest of it. Well, we are very sorry, but the theater is on lockdown pending a police investigation. Excuse me. Is it because of that accident? That man in the coffin, is he... Well, we're still trying to figure things out, sir. But I can tell you that Ms. Wright is fine. She wasn't injured, so please don't worry. Oh, thank goodness she's okay.
Hey, you there.
I think that's Roger.
Hey, you there. The heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me for crying out loud.
Oh, Mr. Rettins, there was an accident during the show.
An accident? Great, just great. That's all I need right now. You have any idea how much money was sinking into this program?
And you are...
Man behind the scenes, that's who. This is a fine kettle of fish, let me tell you. Spending all this is gonna be a real pain in my posterior, believe you me.
Spinning? As in covering it up?
Look, I gotta get inside. Seriously, can't a guy catch a break around here?
Well, there he goes.
Why don't we go back to the office for now? I'm sure Trucy will call us once things have settled down.
Yeah, I guess you're right. All right, well, any ideas?
Yeah, sure. Any ideas?
So, Athena, any ideas?
Sorry, I've got nothing. I mean, it was just one amazing trick after another. Who could figure it all out?
I was asking if you have any ideas about the accident, not the show, Athena.
What to do?
Can't believe they had to cancel the rest of the show. I wonder if Trucy's okay.
Yeah, poor thing. After all her hard work, too. I sure wish Mr. Wright was here right now.
Well, I guess I better head back to the office. There's nothing we can do here. All right, let's get to it. Get to the
Wright Anything Agency. April 27th. Wright Anything Agency. Ring, 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 ring.
Ring,
Ring, ring. It's your phone.
It's no use. I can't get a hold of Mr. Wright. I wonder if something happened to him in Khura'in.
He almost lost his life.
Maybe he got caught up in some kind of trouble again, as always.
Yeah, trouble's drawn to him like iron fillings to a magnet.
Hey, Apollo! Speaking of Khura'in, they're showing something about it on TV right now.
There has been some surprising news coming out of the Kingdom of Khura'in. The country recently saw defense attorney Phoenix Wright win a not guilty verdict, the first verdict of its kind in 23 years.
Mr. Wright won a trial in Khura'in?
Lawyers are said to be highly disrespected in the Kingdom of Khura'in, so Mr. Wright's win was an upset victory amidst entrenched hostility.
The sound of the text suggested it's a female voice, but don't worry about it.
It's whatever.
Wow! Did you hear that? The first time in 23 years!
Okay, I think I know what you're getting at. The sound of the text.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but what was he doing in court there in the first place? I thought he just went for a visit.
He did, but he got caught up in some stuff.
So he was in some kind of trouble, just like we thought.
Next, an update on the unfortunate accident that occurred at the Penrose Theater.
Hey! Now they're talking about the accident at the Trucy show.
Famed magician, the great Mysterious, was skewered with a sword and died on the spot.
What? Oh, no!
Oh, God! Oh, no! So, he really is dead.
And now, here's the footage of that deadly moment.
Oh, boy. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Okay, here we go.
Now, Mr. Hat, offer the girl's life up to Mr. Reyes and bring him back to life.
Yeah! What the?
What?
Trucy says you won't be reviving anyone today.
You won't be reviving anyone today.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. It's the only time we're gonna do this.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna say much anything else.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She ran off stage. Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be,
Mysterious' body isn't visible in its footage, but these are still very shocking images. The magician, Trucy Wright, is reportedly still only a high school student. Could it be that this unfortunate accident happened due to a lack of proper training? Did the young magician have enough experience, preparation, and knowledge? Some might say that Troop Grammari should be held accountable for this incident.
BS.
Bullshit.
Hey, what kind of biased reporting is this?
Yeah, making it sound like it's all Trucy's fault.
Oh, we just received more breaking news. Oh my! The young magician in question, Trucy Wright, is now under arrest on the charge of involuntary manslaughter.
What? What? I mean, I'm glad it's not murder, but what?
What?
We will keep you updated as this unfortunate tale unfolds. Stay tuned.
Trucy's under arrest? She can't be!
Apollo, we gotta do something.
Yeah, let's get down to the detention center right away.
But before I forget, I think I'll jot a few things down about the case. I'll just open up the court record. Yep. And flip to this bottommost tab here to make a few notes. I can use it as a kind of to-do list. If I ever get stuck, I can just refer to these notes.
All right, you want to do that real quick? Notes. Go talk to Trucy in the detention center. What are you waiting for? Well, let's see. Phoenix Wright, the boss, taught me on Bonnie, a bunny-themed assistant who appeared on stage with Trucy. Well, Mr. Rectons, a man somehow connected to the magic show. He showed up at the theater after the incident took place.
And we're moving. Charge! To the rescue!
April 27th, detention center, visitors room. Wow, she looks depressed.
A little downtrodden. Can we clean? Yeah.
Gotta hydrate. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
Poor Trucy. What can we even say to her?
Oh, Polly, Athena. Trucy, are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
We saw the news about the accident on TV.
I guess I can't Houdini my way out of this one. Got arrested and everything. They say I'm the one who caused the accident.
But that's not true, right?
To be honest, I don't really know. I mean, I have no idea how an accident like that could have happened. The trick went off without a hitch, I'm sure of that much. Still, the police just won't listen to me. They've already decided that it was all my fault. Exhausted after all their questions. Looks like she's been able to hang in there at least.
Yeah.
She really is one tough cookie.
I know you're tired, but can you tell us a little bit about the accident?
And remember, this is somebody whose father died at a very early age. And this is somebody who had to be adopted by Phoenix Wright after her father escaped. Okay, so this girl's been through the ringer. Okay, so she's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course. Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll be fine.
Yeah, Apollo's taught you well, Trucy. The incident. For starters, can you help us understand what happened? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Was there some kind of accident?
No, maybe I don't know if the body was dead like when he got put in, or he died when the sword went in.
Oh.
I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it. But instead, Mr. Reyes' body was in there.
That must have been a huge shock for you.
And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, was that an accident too? It must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened either. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. Still can't believe Mr. Reyes is actually dead.
As tough as she is, this is obviously taking a toll on her.
But how did Mr. Reyes' body get into the coffin in the first place?
Trucy, we need you to tell us the secret of the trick.
Oh boy, this is tough.
You know what they say, a magician never reveals her secrets. I guess I should make an exception this time. But if you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single new magic trick from now on.
Don't worry, I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of the job.
And that's how she can keep his trap shut.
The magic trick.
Magic trick. All right.
So let's call this trick Trucy's Great Escape. How did you get out of the coffin?
Alright, here goes. I'll reveal the trick just for you two. Prepare yourselves for an exclusive explanation by magical girl Trucy Wright.
Alright, here we go.
There's a secret trap door in the stage that leads down to the understage passage.
A trap door? So when did you slip down to the understage passage?
Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage, holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then, I had already escaped from the coffin and was waiting under stage. And while I was down there, I did several things to get ready for the next part. What technique? Okay, so what happened next? Mr. Hat was quickly raised up to the catwalk by wire. There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when Mr. Hat hits it. Meanwhile, I popped back up onto the stage through a different trapdoor. And voila! The switch is complete!
So you know what? I think when Mr. Hat hit the ceiling... Now hang on a second, though. The sword. Could it have possibly have severed a cable and caused the dragon statue to fall?
I don't know. Anyway, stage diagram added to the court record. A diagram depicting the stage where the show was performed in the understage passage.
I had no idea all of this was happening. I was convinced you were still in the coffin. That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that isn't really there.
In other words, you make us see illusions, right?
We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is.
I get it. It's kind of like a magical bluff.
But there's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin. It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be.
Yeah, how do you figure that got in there?
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. The last thing in the world I expected to see in there was Mr. Reyes.
Could he have climbed in there by mistake? We should get back to asking Trucy about the accident. Can you tell us more about the victim? The great Mr. Reyes. Who exactly is this Mr. Reyes? You said he used to belong to Troop Gramarye, right?
Wait, you don't know who the great Mr. Reyes is, Apollo? He's super famous. He's all people talk about on TV.
Really? I just assumed he was one of Trucy's assistants. No.
Way to diss the dead, Apollo.
So, how did the two of you come to perform together, Trucy?
Well, like I said, he used to be a member of Troop Gramarye. He was a protege of my granddaddy, Magnify Gramarye. So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of that connection.
Did he continue performing as a magician after he left Troop Gramarye?
No, he got injured while practicing for a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while. I'm pretty sure it's a recent thing, him getting famous again. I only started seeing him on TV again maybe last year. I had nothing but respect for Mr. Reyes as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am this happened.
I can't imagine how traumatic it must be to have someone die during your big show.
But hey, don't worry, I'm fine. I have to stay strong for my fans.
Uh-oh. Huh? My bracelet is reacting. People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something. And when I pick up on their distress, the bracelet around my wrist starts to feel tight. So I guess this means that Trucy's trying to hide something from me. Well, I guess let's just give my bracelet a tap. Alright, hit her with it.
All right. Okay. Let me see if I can find it myself.
I can see things others can't. The slightest twitch, gesture, or change in expression. Yes, I can see it all when I'm concentrating intensely like this. When people are feeling nervous, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or tell. I'll just shift my viewpoint around until I find Trucy's tell.
Oh, her eyes.
Okay, I think I found her telltale tell. Now, listen carefully to every word and see what she gets shifty-eyed over. Then I'll proceed whether she seems nervous about to get to the bottom of things. Don't worry. I'm fine.
Gotcha!
I don't think she is fine.
Come on, Trucy. You should know by now that you can't hide anything from me.
Don't tell me that your bracelet reacted.
Yup.
And here I thought my smile was gonna do the trick. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician.
A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right?
Well, she did. It's just that her eyes were just going all over the place.
I remember hearing you say that before.
That's right. It's a Grand Wright motto that my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it. It's one of the few precious memories I have of him.
But you can't keep everything inside, Trucy. You'll burst. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you?
I can't. If I did, you wouldn't believe in me anymore.
That's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well.
Yep.
Take that!
Your attorney's badge.
I swore on this badge that I would always believe in my client to the bitter end.
Damn Skippy, Apollo.
That's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me as much. So no matter what you tell me, I'm going to keep on believing in you, Trucy. All I ask is for you to have a little faith in me, too.
All right. Thanks, Polly.
All right, time to come clean.
It's got that little sad look in her eyes.
The truth.
Polly, what if I made a mistake?
What do you mean?
What if it really was me who stabbed Mr. Reyes?
What makes you say that?
How would she have known he was in the coffin?
Well, in my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real sword for the rubber sword just before I stab it into the coffin. So even if somebody had been in there, the rubber sword shouldn't have hurt them.
But Mr. Reyes was found dead in the coffin.
I know, it just doesn't make any sense. I know I swapped the swords.
You're absolutely sure?
Positive. I practiced that trick hundreds of times with no mistakes. I remember very clearly swapping the swords this time, too. But could I have made a mistake this time?
Could she really have?
Who knows? And it's a mistake.
Who knows?
I don't know. Maybe somebody screwed it up for her.
Maybe. Who knows? Well, we'll find the truth.
Well, I better get going.
Huh? Where to?
To practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away.
You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too?
Yep, because everything's gotta be just right.
Didn't we just do that?
Yep.
Maybe I really did kill Mr. Reyes.
Stop it. Trucy.
The worst possible mistake I could make. Such a horrific accident right in the middle of my show. And yet, all I can think about is, now that this has happened, Troupe Grandmire will get its performance rights pulled. There'll never be another show. Everything my family worked so hard for will be gone forever. And poor Mr. Reyes had his whole life and a great career ahead of him. I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away.
That's actually pretty good. I could feel it, dude.
Polly, I'm ready to pay for what I did.
Trucy, I don't think you did anything wrong.
You don't?
I've had one question going through my mind this whole time. Was this accident really your fault?
No, I don't think it was.
Nope.
Somebody else is pulling the strings.
What do you mean?
I don't have any proof or anything. It's just, I don't think you'd ever make a mistake like that.
Apollo!
I saw how hard you worked on your tricks, staying up late every night to practice. And I know you. You always get everything picture perfect.
Nobody's perfect all of the time.
Still, I think something else caused Mr. Reyes' death, not any mistake of yours. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right?
Yes, I remember doing it.
Then I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy.
But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but...
I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm going to prove your innocence. Don't worry, you're going to be fine!
Up top.
I think she's about to cry, so...
Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm gonna believe in you too.
Good!
I'm sorry, I need a tissue.
I've never seen Trucy cry like this before. She always seems so strong. Maybe sometimes she's just putting on a brave face. She's still just a kid after all.
Nice.
Not bad. So, I have to ask to make it official, but will you let me defend you?
Yes! I'm counting on you. I don't want to have to cancel the show on its opening day.
Right. She seems fine now.
Trucy, let's win this trial together.
Unlike some people.
Crying in stereo.
But you went over the trauma of your past, Athena, didn't you?
No, that's just fine though.
Well, we better get right to investigating. Come on, Athena. Wipe that nose and let's go.
Excuse you? Do you see any snot in my face, Apollo?
Eesh. Talk about an emotional roller coaster.
We'll need to investigate the stage at the Penrose Theater where the body was found.
Yeah, I hope no one will try to stop us.
If you're going to the Penrose Theater, can I ask you a favor?
Of course. What is it?
I left a very special notebook behind in my dressing room.
Sure, we can pick it up for you.
That notebook is really, really important to me. I don't know what I'd do if anybody read it.
Wow, I wonder what's in it.
Probably all of her secrets and her diary too.
Mm-hmm.
The notebook is in my blue handbag on the table. It's big and black. You can't miss it. Thanks in advance.
Phrasing.
And with that, I gotta go. It seems they got more questions for me.
All right, see you later, Trucy. So, Should we investigate the stage first? Or go get the notebook?
Better get our hands on that notebook, Jack.
All right, let's move.
So let's go to our dressing room. Da-da-da-da-da.
Charge! April 27th. Reynolds Theater, dressing room.
The dressing room looks just the way it did before the incident. All these items are kind of lonely without their owners.
We have to find Trucy's notebook for her.
Let's see. She said it would be in her blue handbag on the table, right?
We should see what else we can check out while we're here.
All right, let's examine. Now that blue handbag, what is that?
Let's open it up.
Oh, here's that handbag Trucy was talking about.
I feel a little funny about digging around in the girl's purse.
I guess it's okay to open it. After all, she did ask us to.
But not you, Apollo. Let me do it.
Huh?
Let's see. Huh? No, not this. What's this? Oh, wow. She has... Oh, Trucy, you are bad.
What is it? I want to see too.
You pervert.
Ass.
That's funny. She said it was a black notebook, right? But there's nothing like that in here. There's nothing like that in here.
Uh-oh.
Jeez.
Yikes.
Maybe Trucy was wrong about where she left it. Let's keep looking around for it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Is it that black one over
Wait,
there?
it's way over there. What's it doing over there?
I say we take a look through Mr. Reyes' things, too.
Hey, is that a notebook sticking out from behind his briefcase?
You're right. It's practically screaming, over here, look at me.
Do you think it could be... Oh, wow, Athena! Our hunch was right. It's Trucy's notebook.
What's it doing mixed in with Mr. Reyes' stuff?
Good question.
Trucy's notebook added to the court record.
Trucy's ultra-important notebook was mixed in with Mr. Reyes' belongings.
It's locked. I guess that means we can't read it.
I wonder what kinds of secrets are in there to make her want to lock it.
A girl her age needs her privacy. Besides, everybody has a secret or two they don't want others to know about.
Like secret magic tricks, duh.
If there's anything in there about kisses or crushes, I think Mr. Wright would cry.
Or he'd probably go grab the shotgun. Anyway, all right. So we got what we came for, but let's look around and see what else we got.
Trucy put some posters up, I see. Oh, here's one of Troop Grammari.
Troop Grammari, magical menagerie, huh? Looks like a bunch of folks dressed in outfits a bit too gaudy for their age, if you ask me.
But isn't that pretty much how all the best magicians dress?
Was Troop Grammari really such a big deal back in the day?
I guess so. Everybody in the country knew them back then. They had great tricks. Like making a building disappear or escaping a safe drop from a helicopter.
Wow, I was in Europe at the time, so I had no idea. But if even you know about them, then they must have been really, really famous.
I used to see them a lot on TV. I think it was back when I was in junior high. The one in the black was the original leader of Troop Grammari, Trucy's grandfather.
And he's intimately related into that one case, remember?
Mm-hmm. His name was Magnified Grammari. The one in pink with the mustache, that's Zach Grammari.
Mm-hmm.
Trucy's late biological father.
Oh, and look, there's Mr. Reyes. So this poster's from back when he was a member of the Troop Grammari, huh?
And don't forget about Valent.
Nope.
Trucy said he left the troop after he was injured during a show or something, right? 13-year-old poster added to the court record.
Mr. Reyes was injured during a show 13 years ago and left Troop Grammari. What injury do you think that was?
Oh, wait. Could it be the fatal shooting or something?
No, that was Talassa. She got shot in the head.
Oh.
And she got amnesia. So that's different. Oh, there's a whole bunch of flowers here. Oh, let's look at these real quick. Oh, look at that. Look at that logo on there.
Oh, these are from Prosecutor Gavin.
Roses, huh? How like him? Pretentious.
They might be pretentious, but you know what? He makes it work.
Huh.
Apollo, I've known this for a while now, but you get awfully prickly when it comes to Prosecutor Gavin.
You think so?
I mean, don't hate him just because he's beautiful.
That's not it at all!
What do we got here?
Huh? Aren't these Nine-Tails flowers?
Oh, there, yeah, it's from Jinxie.
Shout out to the Monstrous Turnabout. You know those flowers that only grow in Nine-Tails Vale?
Oh my goodness, you're right! There's a card here and a letter to go with it. The card says, "Good luck, Trucy, from Damien and Jinxie Tenma."
Mirror Tenma and Jinxie, huh? What does the letter say?
Let's see. Oh, there's a message for you in here too. Please tell Mr. Demon Lawyer I said thank you for everything. Thanks to him, I overcame my fears, and now I'm not afraid of yokai anymore. And guess what? I even become friends with yokai like Itan Momen and Kakijiji.
No matter what happens, I guess she'll never grow out of her demon obsession.
Okay, I would have been like, ha ha ha, but okay.
Yeah.
So who are those from?
Hey, these flowers! They're from a mirror!
Oh, I remember her.
Shout out to Turnabout Serenade.
The Mirror? Where have I heard that name before?
She's a famous singer. They call her the Siren of the Ballad, and she's pretty popular.
Why would a famous singer be sending Trucy flowers?
Well, we met her through a case I headed up. Once.
Wow, your circle of acquaintances is bigger than I thought.
Mirror. I don't know why, but her songs really touch me for some reason.
Could it be about the blood you share? Stay tuned, kids.
Yep. I hope she's doing well.
All right. Let's see.
Those bunnies.
Yeah, let's take a look at them.
Oh, look at the adorable little bunnies.
Rabbits, huh? I used to have a pet rabbit.
Really? You? You sure don't look the type.
What do you mean? What's wrong with me having a pet rabbit?
Aren't people who have rabbits as pets usually the quiet, sensitive type?
That's debatable, actually.
Well, pardon me for being so loud and insensitive.
Jeez. Okay, let's look at the bird. Pretty bird.
It's a dove. Trucy must use it in one of her tricks.
Yeah. There's another bird cage next to it. I wonder what's in that one.
What in the world was that?
I probably don't want to know.
Cuckoo, the walrus is gone.
All right,
what about that dress over there?
Yeah. Let's take a look at it.
Look at all these costumes. I bet they're all Trucy's.
Ooh, could you tell by the scent? Are you like some kind of bloodhound or something?
I'm her assistant, not her pet.
Okay.
Look at all this stuff. I bet it belongs to that bunny assistant we saw on the show.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Does she really need all that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so much makeup.
When it comes to sheer number of items, your desk back at the office isn't any better.
Those things are a natural accumulation of 2 years of work, and they're all necessary.
Really? Instant noodles and crackers?
Of course. I need those for when I have to stay at the office all night prepping a case.
And the comic books too?
Oh, of course I need those too. Manga these days are super realistic and informative. I need them for research.
Sure you do, big boy.
Yeah.
I see. So you need to research street fighting and the funnies, do you?
Okay. I think that just about covers everything in here. What?
Oh, what's this? That script.
Yeah, what's that?
What's this? A script of the show? It says Bonnie, So it must belong to that bunny assistant we saw in the show.
Magic.
9:30 a.m. Mr. Reyes transforms into a dragon. Trucy's hat trick. 10:20 a.m. Bonnie's teleportation trick and Trucy's escape trick. 11 a.m. Mr. Reyes' fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready.
Oh, I see.
You and I got to see the first two parts up to the end of the 10:20 a.m. segment. But this Mr. Reyes' fire trick, we didn't get to see that part.
Yeah, because he canceled the show after the accident.
Hey, there's a note about the fire trick. This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. Come to think of it, when Mr. Reyes turned into a dragon, it breathed fire, didn't it?
Coin tricks and fire tricks are Mr. Reyes' specialties. Maybe they had some big finale planned, where Mr. Reyes and Trucy would face off in a grand magical showdown after his revival.
Show script added to the court record. Bonnie script, the fire trick was canceled due to the incident.
Well, we've examined just about everything, I think. Looking through other people's stuff was so thrilling, like I'm doing something naughty.
I don't know about that, sister. I know what you mean. Just don't go poking around in my things at the office.
Why? What do you have to hide?
Yeah. What do you have to hide, Polly?
I don't think I like how her eyes lit up all of a sudden. Anyway, we better get this notebook to Trucy. All right, well, let's move.
see if we can go back to the detention center. She's not there. All right, well, let's go to the...
What about present? Can you go present?
Present here?
The notebook.
A mysterious locked notebook. I wonder if there's anything about me in there. Like that one time I ate her pudding. I wonder if she was mad at me for doing that.
Don't worry. There's one thing I know about Trucy, it's that she's more mature than some people I know.
Foot, meat, mouth. I love it.
That was actually pretty good. Okay, let's move.
Okay.
Where's Story Mo telling us?
Yeah, that's a good. I think it's either the Penrose or
Penrose
the
Theater.
actual stage. But
Blake King, thanks for joining the chat, my man.
Yep.
Let's see. Hi there, Blade King. And continue.
The person you were trying to call is not available. After the tone, please record.
I've tried calling Mr. Wright 100 times, but he never picks up.
We left us a voicemail, so he'll probably call once he gets them.
He's gonna flip out when he hears what happened to Trucy.
Hey,
I think this is you just do the regular time. I think this is a detective.
hey, this is the place. The theater where that magical murder happened.
yeah.
Oh yeah? Wonder if they brought the dead body out yet. I heard they already arrested the murderer. They say it's
Aw, man, that is whack. Let's get back to the track, Jack. Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah, we're gonna. All right, so let's just get to the history here.
So, okay.
Sorry about that, folks. Maddie! Thank you so much for joining the chat. Thank you so much for joining the chat.
Oh, you're amazing.
Yes. Hey, this is the place. Hey, this is the place. Theater where that magical murder happened.
Which it's two detectives, right?
Hey. Hey, this is the place. The theater where that magical murder happened. Oh yeah, what if they haven't brought the dead body out yet? What if they already arrested the murderer? They say it's a young girl.
Yeah, a high school student. Can you believe it? Kids these days.
What's with all the curious bystanders? You sure are kicking up a fuss.
How dare they call Trucy a murderer?
He got some nerve.
We can't let people think that about her. We have to defend her.
Oh, hang on.
We messed it up again.
Maybe not.
Oops, okay.
Apollo? Is that you?
Huh? Emma?
Sure been a while. How have you been?
Oh, can't complain. I haven't seen you in ages. Emma's not usually in the best of moods, so I never quite know what to do or say around her. Well, we have some business to take care of, so I guess we better get going.
Hey, wait a minute.
What? Was it something I said?
You're darn right it's something you said. What's with you brushing me off like that? We got heaps to catch up on. After all we've been through. You're not still mad at me about something, are you?
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
Who's this, Apollo? A distant cousin or something?
No, Emma's a detective I had the pleasure of working with before.
Hello, I'm Emma Sky, forensic investigator. So,
Hang on
Hey,
one second.
Maddie, can you talk to us? How's the stream going?
Yeah, I mean, I know it sounds funny on our side, but it's probably because we just have to adjust the thing a little bit.
Okay, that's much better. Right?
Yep. As long
Okay.
as we don't move it.
Continue. What? So you're finally a full-fledged forensic investigator?
yeah, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. Look, I even have an official forensic investigator armband and everything.
That's great, Emma. But the exam was really hard, huh?
Oh, it was a cinch.
Really? Because I thought you said something about failing it over and over.
Never mind that. The important thing is, I'm not a plain old detective anymore. So no more boring old investigations for me. I'm so happy I could hug the whole world.
Coming from you, that's really something.
Criminals beware. Fingerprinting, luminol testing, DNA analysis. Emma Sky is raring to go, so bring it on.
Wow. I guess it's goodbye, grumpy clouds. Hello, fanatical sun.
She's very cheerful, isn't she? Is it because of the weather or something?
She sure wasn't like this before. She was pretty frustrated back when she was assigned to the Criminal Affairs Department. And she was always munching on chocolate snack ooze to relieve her stress.
Snackoos and
Snackoos and stress are a thing of the past. I've said goodbye to both of them.
And may you never have to see either again.
By the way, are you two here because of the murder?
Murder? Don't you mean the accident?
Uh-oh.
no.
That can't be good.
Oh, and then I guess you haven't heard. The case is being treated as a straight-up homicide now.
What?
Uh-oh. Red alert.
What?
Just so you know, I heard that the prosecution is going to argue tomorrow that Trucy outright murdered Mr. Reyes.
What?
Are you kidding? They're treating it as a murder?
Emma, please tell us everything you know.
Of course. Anything to help Trucy.
All right, let's talk to her.
The incident.
Why is the case being treated as a homicide now and not involuntary manslaughter?
Well, apparently, there's something that proves it was a straight-up homicide.
Well, that's vague. Do you know any of the details?
No, I'm afraid that's all I was told.
Really? How come?
Well, because the lead prosecutor is kind of a hard guy to read. Maybe it's just a culture gap thing? Anyway, he's not one to really share his thoughts.
Wait, what do you mean by culture gap?
Yeah, indeed. We're not dealing with Black Quill again, are we?
No, I don't know.
I mean that he's a foreigner, so his way of going about things is different.
Well, let's skip for a bit, but... So who exactly am I up against tomorrow?
Skipped? I didn't see a skip.
Well, it froze a little bit then. And...
All right.
Emma. Congrats on finally becoming a forensic investigator you always wanted to be.
Thanks. I failed that exam so many times, but I finally did it. I can finally use my forensics kit openly whenever I want.
Oh yeah, you used to have to stealth use a kit you sent away for.
Well, I still use that one too, but now it's more of a hobby kit. It's important to have hobbies too, you know.
So basically, nothing's changed.
Are you kidding? I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for taking fingerprints for fun now. It's positively life-changing. I can take all the prints I want.
Are you sure you're allowed to do that?
Sure, I'm sure. I've been collecting all the prints I've taken into a personal database. Now hold out your hands. I need to get your prints too.
Just promise me you won't use them for evil.
I can't believe she took my prints too, Apollo.
Given the fact that what she went through the last cases, holy shit.
Oh, God.
Why would she allow anyone to take her prints?
Wow. I'll never forget that case.
All right, prosecution.
Uh-oh. Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth has been reorganizing the prosecutor's office lately. As a part of that effort, he's gotten rid of a lot of corrupt prosecutors. So the prosecutor's office is looking pretty empty these days.
And that's how a foreign prosecutor got assigned to this case?
That's part of it, yes. We were short on prosecutors, and this guy just happened to be visiting.
And what's the purpose of his visit?
Well, some insurgents from the Kingdom of Khura'in are thought to be hiding out there. As an international prosecutor, he apparently came to investigate the matter personally.
So he's from the Kingdom of Khura'in.
That's right. He's also a Khura'inist monk.
A monk? So how did he get assigned to this particular case anyway?
It seems he's very devoted to furthering his studies as a prosecutor. He wanted to learn how crime scenes are investigated here, so he just showed up.
So he was just curious, huh?
Is there some sort of ulterior motive we don't know of? You smell that package?
Smells fishy to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Blade Thick King said something else. Sorry about that.
A whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. We can't see your comments right away.
It says,
we love Edgy Baby. Oh, yeah. We all love Edgeworth.
Love it like the trophy. Mike's what? Or Edgy. We love Edgy. Yeah, of course. Hey, Edgeworth has his own collection, you know, September 6th. Don't forget, Blade King.
Yep. Let me vote that. Let me write that to him.
Yeah, we're just a little bit of a break here. We do love Edgeworth around here. Anyways, so he was just curious, huh?
He looked the entire crime scene over quite earnestly. And just as everyone else was ready to call it a case of involuntary manslaughter...
This is most certainly a murder. The cruel act of an impure soul. I mean, we don't know how he's going to sound, but I'm guessing it.
That's what he said. Just like that. Then he volunteered himself as the prosecutor for this case. With the shortage of prosecutors right now, the prosecutor's office was glad to have him. So, Trucy was arrested for murder all because of this guy, huh?
Well, would you look at that? I don't like him already.
I have to say, he's definitely not your typical prosecutor. He says court is where a victim receives their last rites. Where the truth is revealed, the criminal is judged, and the victim's soul sees salvation. Receiving last rites in court allows the victim to finally rest in peace. Or so he claims. So to him, a trial is like performing funeral rites for the victim, huh?
That's certainly a unique way of looking at it.
I wonder if he's gonna...
I wonder if we're gonna have access to seances.
I don't know.
And besides,
probably not this trial, but who knows?
His name is Nayuta Sadamati.
What? Nayuta Sadamati?
That's right.
What?
Do you know him or something?
Oh, I guess you could say I've heard of him.
How exactly?
Wait a minute.
I think the level of fish just went way up in here. Holy smokes.
Something's going on here.
Yeah, well, he is pretty famous. Really? Yes, they say he travels the world, solving difficult case after difficult case. Where there's a hard case to crack, he's called in to prosecute it. Wow. Sounds like he's gonna be tough to beat.
I can't believe this. I have to stand in court against him?
He seems like a very kind and gentle person, though. He's very polite and understanding to everyone he talks to.
Huh. So he's a pretty agreeable guy, then?
Yeah, he's bound to see what kind of person Trucy really is. But don't they hate defense attorneys in Khura'in? Would he even listen to what we have to say? I don't see why not. He certainly seems like the type of person who would.
Even so, do you think you could do us a favor, Emma? Could you tell Prosecutor Sadamati about Trucy? About what a good person she is?
Of course. Leave it to me. I'll make him understand there's no way Trucy could have committed murder. I hope he listens to reason.
Me too.
This is looking pretty bad, Apollo. They're calling it a murder, and they even got proof. What are we gonna do?
Remember that contract she signed? I bet you that's got something to do with it.
Maybe. Look on the bright side, that's what.
Bright side? What bright side?
Well, the good thing about there being proof is that it has to point to the real killer. If we can find out who that is, we can prove Trucy's innocence.
Oh, hey, you're right.
Which means our objectives are clear. We have to find two things. Proof of Trucy's innocence and evidence of the true culprit's identity.
You know what, Apollo? You're starting to give me a glimmer of hope.
That means there's only one thing to do. Emma, would it be all right if we investigate the scene?
If I said no, you'd just do it behind my back anyway, right?
Would I do something like that? Guess the jig is up.
Oh, all right. But I'd better come along. Who knows what sorts of mischief you'd get up to if I'm not there to keep an eye on you. Mischief? Sounds like Emma trusts you about as far as she can throw you, Apollo. He has been known to move things around at the scene of a crime, you know.
What about you? You used to do all kinds of forensic tests on things without permission.
There's nothing wrong with that. After all, forensics is always on the side of justice.
How is that even remotely fair? Okay.
All right, well, I guess, what's story mode telling us?
We're moving.
Probably to the stage. Because that's where it happened.
Charge! April 27th. Penrose Theater. Stage. All right. Let's get down to investigating, shall we?
I dig this song, by the way. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Just make sure you don't move anything or I'll get in big trouble.
Fine, I promise. To only move the things I have to.
Well, I have my own investigation to conduct, but let me know if you need anything.
It's been a while since we've done any investigating.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's dive right in. You do remember how to do this, right? If you don't, I can give you a quick rundown.
Should I have Athena give me a rundown?
I'm okay.
I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I've got it all locked away in the vault up here.
Good. And I'm sure it'll all come back to me, too, as we go along.
Wait, wasn't it you who just offered to give me a rundown?
Gotcha.
Examine.
So, okay, let's examine. All right, so first of all, let's get a look at this big-ass dragon thing.
This is what they call a set piece. It's a piece of the onstage scenery. It suddenly fell down after the body was revealed, if I remember correctly.
Just as a brave heroine screams, the spell on the dragon breaks. Losing its wings, the dragon falls to the ground. That moment marked the collapse of Trucy's magical kingdom.
Magic, huh? Yeah, sure. Timing was so perfect, I'd be genuinely surprised if it was magic.
Yes, somebody made that thing drop.
We have one of these in the office too, don't we?
Yeah, that poor magic prop uses a shelving unit. I'd kind of like to see Trucy perform this trick sometime.
Well, we both know you'd be the one in the box if she ever did.
I feel bad for the prop, but it could stay a shelving unit. It could stay a shelving unit in that case.
Okay, so let's look at this.
Ooh, I've seen something like this before. It's like that game where you stick swords into a barrel until a little man inside pops up.
Huh? That doesn't sound like any game I've ever heard of.
Really? It's pretty famous in Europe. Did you have anything to play with as a kid?
Oh, you know us simple Americans. We're happy with just a hoop and a stick.
Okay. All right, so, okay, what's this? Maybe the camera will tell us something.
That video camera is pointed right at that stage. I wonder what it recorded. I want to take a peek. But Emma would.
Wow, this residue data is so fascinating.
She's so fixated on that blood-stained data, her eyes are getting bloodshot.
Quick, Apollo! While Emma's off in Forensics Fantasyland, let's see what's recorded on the camera.
I'm thinking it's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
What's the same thing that was happening before?
Yeah, it was during that news broadcast. All right, so...
Okay, so there's the sword.
And
blah, blah, blah,
bring him back to life. Okay, look to the left. Look.
I saw that zip up. I saw that the first time.
Just keep your eye on it. But it may not be proof enough yet. Proof enough until like the end or something.
That sword looks pretty real to me.
I don't know. Wow, this is lengthy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, gotta get going.
So something else flew up too, like a sandbag.
It's the same video we saw on TV where you can't see the body at all.
Apollo, did you notice a strange shadow in that footage?
No, why?
I don't think it was my imagination, but I'm pretty sure I saw something.
Strange shadow, huh? I wonder what it was.
Well, at first it was Mr. Hat. You know, that's how he got away.
I think. Flip. What's this?
Oh, okay, there's more to see, but anyway.
Oh, hey, this is a curtain. I wonder what's behind it.
The backstage area. There's magic equipment and stuff like that back there.
I'll open it a crack and check it out later.
You weren't thinking of opening that curtain, were you?
Well, Who, me? Will they ever do a thing like that? Rats. Guess I'll have to ask her to open it for me later.
All right. Okay, so here's the body outline.
So this is the coffin the dead body appeared from.
I actually haven't examined that yet. Would you two mind giving me a hand? No sweat.
Trucy said the coffin was supposed to be empty when she stabbed it. So how did the victim even get in there?
Bet there's a secret door or something.
Well, Trucy told us about that door just in the detention center, right?
Yeah?
But can anyone come up from the ground, though? I mean, she had to... Never mind. So there's the trapdoor.
It sure is an oddly shaped thing, isn't it? Who knew it could unfold into something like this?
Well, I heard that since it's used for magic tricks, the left and right panels are made to be interchangeable. How that helps with magic tricks, though, I have no idea.
I'm sure they make use of it in some way we can't even imagine. Wait a minute. It looks like the bottom of the coffin opens too.
Ooh, a secret door. Let's try opening it.
Well, look at that.
It seems to lead to someplace under the stage. That's right. It goes to the understage passage. It's pitch black down there. Hold on. I think I see something glowing faintly. It's hard to make anything out from up here. If you try to go down there, the magicians will get mad at you. Apparently, there are things down there that will give away the secrets behind their tricks. Well, that sucks. It's all right there. We can't even check it out?
We're definitely gonna have to examine that understage passage at some point, though.
I can see why.
Let's look at the sword. See that sword?
Yeah, look at this.
There's a sword here. It's covered in blood. Must be the murder weapon.
Yeesh. I was afraid of that.
Trucy said she was sure she switched out with the rubber sword.
Unfortunately, this one certainly doesn't look like it's made of rubber. Hey, Emma. Were there any fingerprints on the sword?
Let's see. According to my data, no prints were found, but that could be because the culprit wiped them off.
Come to think of it, Trucy was wearing gloves during the show, so she certainly wouldn't have left any prints either.
Well, that's it then.
Something isn't right. It just doesn't make any sense.
What's the matter, Apollo? You're making that weird thinking face again.
Doing this.
How did what should have been a rubber sword get switched with a metal one? Plus, the timing of that dragon set piece falling down. Wasn't that just a little too convenient? Something just isn't sitting right.
Ground control to Major Apollo. Can you hear me, Major Apollo?
Athena! I think I got it! I think somebody switched Trucy's rubber sword for the metal one.
Huh?
To pin the murder on her.
Someone switched the swords? But when could they have done that?
When everyone was too busy to notice. Somebody could have switched Trucy's rubber sword with the metal one.
Right before the trick. Have to be. No, during.
After the set piece fell. After the set piece fell, everybody in the audience was kicked out of the theater. In the ensuing chaos, somebody could have carried out a cover-up operation. Any one of the stage hands or show personnel could have done it before the police arrived.
So what you're saying is somebody's actively trying to frame Trucy for the crime?
Yes, some disgusting individual is trying to get away with murder.
So it's someone related to the show.
There's definitely a very high chance of that. Now, if we could just figure out who it is. I think we should... What's this?
Wow, this dragon is a lot more handmade than I expected.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many hours they put in that freaking thing.
What? You made it?
Trucy had me help put it together. You know, as her assistant.
She has you wrapped around her little finger, doesn't she?
Trucy Smile has some kind of magical power that makes it impossible to say no. Emma, can I ask you a question?
Shh, this is the best part.
She won't even look this way. Ooh.
Ooh, what great prints. Another set from my collection. She, certainly seems to enjoy her work, doesn't she?
Let's look at that body again. Let's check it out up close. A white outline, huh? So this is where the body was.
What exactly did it look like just after the incident occurred, I wonder? Oh, I have a photo of the crime scene. Here you go. Oh, wow! It looks like he was stabbed in the back.
But the sword came in from the side. How could he have been stabbed in the back?
That's got to be something else.
Well, look at.
I keep thinking you're saying juicy, not trucy. Maddie, I didn't see that.
Maddie.
I didn't see that.
Now take a look. There's that clip on his back.
Yeah.
So what was that all about?
Very interesting. Keep going.
Yes, that's definitely what killed him.
What's this thing around his waist?
It's a stunt harness. A stunt wire can be attached to it so the person can float and fly through the air.
Come to think of it, he did fly in Act 1, didn't he?
Crime photo added to the court record.
The body that appeared in the coffin. There's a harness around his waist for a stunt wire. What's this? It could be prints.
Apollo, look! There's a secret door in the back panel of the coffin. Do you think Mr. Reyes could have entered the coffin through there?
If he could have done it without Trucy noticing, then maybe.
It's like two magicians trying to outmagic one another right under each other's noses.
I think that may be it. Let's see. What else do we need to do on this stage? Emma, did you find any fingerprints on the coffin?
Actually, I haven't checked yet. I was going to do that at the end. I like to save the best for last.
We aren't exactly talking about dessert here.
Oh, but we are. Would you like to partake in my delicious dessert? I don't mind sharing. Oh, yes, please. There's always room for dessert, right?
All right, guess I'll join you two.
Speaking of which, I got a pint of ice cream that's calling my name.
Me too. So, could you show us how to check your print? So, could you show us how you check for prints, Emma?
Sure. Let's start with the basics. As you know, fingerprints are an excellent way of identifying someone. That's because no two people have the same set of fingerprints, not even twins.
So if we find any prints on the coffin, they might lead us to the killer.
If the culprit was dumb enough to leave prints behind, sure. Let's go ahead and dust for prints now.
All right, here we go.
Let's see. This looks like a promising spot. Try dusting the area with fingerprint powder. Move the cursor around and keep pressing the cross button until it's thoroughly covered in powder. When you're done, blow with the triangle to get rid of the excess powder.
All right, here we go.
The powder in this bottle is all we have to work with. If you run out, try blowing on the area. Any excess powder will be returned to the bottle.
All right, I think I'm ready to give it a try. Dabalicious.
Dab, dab, dab.
Dab.
Ooh, here we go.
We found some prints. Looks like the fingers of somebody's left hand. Now let's try comparing these with the ones we have on file. First, switch to Analyze mode with the left 1 button to select a print. Next, select the print you want to analyze and confirm it with the X button.
I got a pretty clear print here. I wonder whose it is.
I have the prints of everyone involved in the case right here. Just choose the person whose prints you'd like to compare the sample against.
Well, the last person who was in the coffin was Mr. Reyes.
Yep.
Yep, that's the match. Match found! Yay!
Bingo! Looks like the prints belong to the deceased, Mr. Reyes.
Well, if we found prints here, maybe we can find them elsewhere on the coffin too. Guess I'll try dusting for more prints. All right, here we go. Dab, dab, doob, deep. Could you do me a favor? Just hold this position for a bit. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay. There, I found some.
These prints are apparently Mr. Reyes's too. Shall we try looking for prints on the outside of the coffin now?
Yes, let's.
This time, you'll be able to rotate the coffin and look at it from different angles. That'll give you a chance to examine it thoroughly. You can use the right stick to turn the coffin in any which way you'd like, and holding the holding the R1 button while using the right stick will let you jump to right to where the action is. If you ever get stuck or confused, you can always reset things with the right trigger.
Okay, and if I find any prints, I'll choose one to run against your data, just like before.
Sorry about that.
This print is too faint for analysis. Try applying some more powder to it.
Yeah, keep going, man. Yeah, dust. Dust till it hurts, brother. There, I got a print.
All right, I'll just check it against my data. Huh? That's funny. It doesn't match the prints of anyone involved in this case.
Really? None of them? How can that be? Now then, I wonder if I can find any more prints. Look at the front or something. Yeah, look up there for a bit. Oops. Doesn't look like there are any prints here. Alex Pulowski, thanks for the like, brother.
Thank you so much. Or it could be, I don't know who Alex Michael is.
Yeah, up to the roof or something. What is Story Mode telling us? We're like...
I found some prints here.
You did? Oh, smashing. Keep going. This is actually very interesting, don't you think?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I found another print. Judging from its position and location, it might have been made when someone put this lid on the coffin. Let's see now. There was one part during the show where someone put this lid on after Trucy had gotten into the coffin. Therefore, this print should belong to...
Can I just take a look at this? Okay,
no, that's wrong.
So it's not him.
No, not this.
No, I don't. Kind of like it, but okay.
No, not her. Not her. Bonnie. Yeah, try that. Yeah, because she was the one who put the lid on the... Matt Strong. Yeah, but because she was the one who put it on there during this cutscene.
Yep.
Looks like the print belongs to that bunny girl. Come to think of it, she did put the lid on the coffin during the show.
That's probably when she left her print on the lid.
It looks like that's about all the prints we're gonna find. To sum everything up, the prints we found belong to the victim, Mr. Reyes, the bunny assistant, Bonnie, and some third unidentified person. But that's strange. We didn't see anybody else up there on that stage during the show. Does this mean some outsider was up there? Somebody unrelated to the show?
I guess we can't really say at this point.
Well, thank goodness we didn't find any of Trucy's fingerprints, right?
That's only because Trucy was wearing gloves. Hey, Emma, there's something else that's been bothering me about the prints. Don't you think there's something odd about Mr. Reyes' prints?
Odd? What's odd about them?
They're inside the coffin, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, if Mr. Reyes was standing in the coffin facing forward, he would have left prints like this, right? But when we look at the actual prints, they're facing backwards. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Hey, what do you know? You're right. I wonder how they wound up like that. Maybe he was accidentally facing the wrong way at first, but then turned around later?
No, the coffin is much too small for a guy his size to turn around in. About all he would have been able to manage is maybe a little bit of twisting.
And it really doesn't make any sense, does it?
I think I might have hit on something major here. Oh, I have just one more question, Emma.
Oh yeah? What is it?
Mr. Reyes was stabbed in the back, right? But if he was standing in the coffin like this, how would that have worked?
Oh, right, that. The lead prosecutor has an explanation, actually. He thought that the victim might have tried to dodge the sword as it came into the coffin, so maybe he twisted his body and the sword ended up stabbing him in the back. That's his theory, anyway.
I don't think so. I see. Guess that sounds plausible. Fingerprinting results added to the court record.
In addition to prints from the victim and Bonnie, a set of unknown fingerprints were found on the top.
Well, I guess that about wraps up our investigation of the stage.
Actually, there's still the area behind the curtain. Don't you want to know what's back there?
Sure do, but Emma's told us not to move or touch anything, remember?
Would you quit staring at me? Fine, I'll go open it for you. Wow, look at you flaunting your lady killer eyes.
Haha, I have my ways.
I'm only doing this so I won't get charged with animal abuse for not throwing you a bone. I guess puppy eyes can be just as effective.
Well...
Alright, I'll be back.
Well, now.
Well, go on and investigate to your heart's content. But before you go moving anything...
I know. We'll be sure to ask first.
Oh, by the way, just examine the backstage to move to the area beyond the curtain.
Okay, time to get investigated. All right, let's go to examine and examine the back.
Seeing the stage this way kind of breaks the illusion, doesn't it?
It just goes to show that some things are better left unseen.
Ooh, listen to you, sounding all grown up and stuff.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll have some cynical one-liners of your own someday, too.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Anyway, on to more pressing matters, let's go examine the backstage area. That fire bucket. See that?
Yeah, remember that from before.
dustpan, a broom, and a bucket. Guess I use these to keep the stage tidy.
I doubt that's what this bucket is for, though. See how it says fire on it?
Oh, I guess it's a fire bucket then. Yes, I heard the theater owner went out and bought that just for this show. When he heard there was going to be a fire trick, he flew to the store to get it.
But can a little bucket like this really put out a raging fire?
Guessing the owner thought it could. But it doesn't look like it's been used. In fact, the inside is caked with dust. What was the point of even buying the bucket then?
An insurance policy?
Wait a minute. That means nobody actually prepared for the fire trick after all.
Oh. Even though there's notes about it. Because remember, Mr. Reyes' fire trick was going to happen at 11 a.m.
This will be dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is ready. But they didn't do it.
It was never prepared.
Interesting. I have a feeling this might be an important bit of information. Fire bucket added to the court record. Bucket is a bucket to be used in case of fire. Not only was it empty, but dust lights in the inside of the pail. What's that? A winch.
So yeah, the winch.
What is this thing?
It's a winch. I'm guessing they used it to pull Mr. Hat up. Oh look, there are two winches. One back there and one up here.
Apparently each winch was rigged up to something different. One of them was used to hold up the dragon set piece, while the other was connected to that weird puppet up in the catwalk.
A weird puppet, huh? We better go check out the catwalk later.
It looks like this ladder leads to the catwalk overhead.
Do I really have to go up there? Why don't you go on up and check it out, Athena? I'm sure you'll like the air up there.
Huh? Where in the world did you get that idea from? Wait a minute. Are you saying I'm an airhead? How rude can you get?
That's not what I'm saying at all. Now up you go. I'll just wait down here.
Okay, now I'm starting to get the picture. You're afraid of heights, aren't you, Apollo? Come on now, this is for Trucy. She needs us. So up to the catwalk we go.
Well, I guess it's time to put on my big boy pants.
There's Mr. Hat.
Are you alright, Apollo? You're white as a sheet.
Fine! Don't look down, Justice! Don't look down!
Those green things over there look like cushions. I guess one of them was used to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hab zipped into it. Let's go check out.
Way over there?
What's that? Look, Apollo! It's Mr. Hat!
He's attached to a wire. Actually, didn't Trucy say something like, they quickly raised Mr. Hat up by wire into a cushion on the catwalk?
Maybe the stagehands pulled Mr. Hat up and left him here afterwards.
That tear, you see that?
Oh,
That wire attached to his back. It looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below. Huh? Mr. Hat's cape is ripped. Did that happen during the show? That's odd. It almost looks like it was slashed with a blade. How in the world did that happen?
Apollo, I see that you're trying to take this all in stride, and I respect that. But seriously, you're trembling like a newborn fawn up here.
Get it together, man!
I can't help it!
Hey, look! There are cushions attached to the underside. Well, what are you standing way over there for? Come on over and look.
You're not gonna try and push me off, are you?
Seriously, Apollo? Come on, you'll be fine. Here, you want me to hold your hand?
Yes, actually, if you wouldn't mind.
Poor bastard.
Looks like you're right. And Trucy mentioned something about this, didn't she? That a cushion was supposed to absorb the force of impact when Mr. Hat was pulled up. What else is... Right there. It looks like Mr. Hat is rigged to this smaller pulley. Let's see. How did it go? After being blown a kiss, Mr. Hat goes wild, and just as he's about to stab the coffin, he gets pulled up to the catwalk, and the smoke screen was to hide his ascent from the audience's view. What else is the story? Wow, that's a big pulley. Looks like it's connected to one of the winches down below.
The dragon's headpiece must have been hanging from this.
Excuse me.
Well, I think that about does it for the catwalk. Do you think we missed any?
Nope! Didn't miss a single thing. We're all done here. Yes, sirree.
I take it you're ready to go down?
Yeah, I think we better. I feel a fainting spell coming on.
Oh, brother. You don't need me to hold your hand again, do you?
Alright, What's
this guy?
Hey, there's a coffin back here, too. It looks like there's a stuffed dragon inside.
No, wait. Look. It's just an illusion. See? The dragon looks like it's inside. But it's really just painted on the front lid.
Oh, wow! You're right! That's really something else!
If the show hadn't been canceled, we might have gotten to see this trick too, huh? It's a guillotine, but it's not real. It's just another one of Trucy's props.
I wonder if it was supposed to appear in the show.
Huh? You mean she didn't mention it to you? She said you were going to make a guest appearance on stage for a guillotine trick.
No! I definitely remember not agreeing to something like losing my head on national TV! Well, what else is
Okay.
looks like the understage. What's that? There's a sign here that says understage. I bet these stairs go to the understage area.
Trucy told me she and her fellow magicians call it the Abyss. I wonder why.
Who knows? Maybe it's because it's really dark down there or something. It's just been 2 hours, by the way.
Ooh, I bet they've all got all kinds of magical goodies stashed away down there. Come on, let's go check it out. Huh? The door's locked. The entrance to the Abyss is barred to mere mortals like us, huh?
Oh well, that's what you call a swinging abyss.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I have to head out. Thanks for a great time. Sure.
Bye,
thing,
Maddie.
Thanks for the support.
All done?
Pretty much. It's just one thing. The door to the understage patches was locked. Any way we can get down there?
That place? They locked it up as soon as we police finished our investigation down there. If you want to check it out, you'll have to ask a magician.
Well, Trucy's at the detention center, so she can't help us. I guess we'll have to look for somebody else from the show.
Okay, and I'd better get back to my own investigation. See you around.
Bonnie, perhaps? It's too bad about the understage area, but at least we learned a few things.
Yeah, like one of your greatest fears.
I wasn't talking about that. I mean, how all the behind-the-scenes stuff is set up. Let's see. We found out there are 2 winches backstage. Mr. Hat was rigged to the first winch, and the dragon set piece was attached to the other one.
And both of them were used during the show. Right after the body was discovered, the dragon set piece fell to the stage.
And in the chaos that ensued, the culprit could have switched to rubber sword with the real one. It looks like the best way to prove Trucy's innocence is to identify the real killer.
What a complete and utter mess. This is all great, just great. That Wright kid is Bush League, small potatoes, half-grown has-been.
There's somebody on the stage. I wonder who it is and what they're doing. Maybe we should go talk to them. Let's talk. Let's examine and talk to him. Excuse me, are you connected to the show?
What, you two got a couple more headaches for me to handle? Got my hands full as it is.
Hey, I remember this guy.
Hey, you there. What the heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me for crying out loud.
Oh, Mr. Rettins, there was an accident during the show.
An accident? Great, just great. That's all I need right now. You have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program?
It's that man who was going off with the staff in front of the theater.
I ain't never seen you guys before. If I had to guess, I'd say you're not production staff. Huh? What's that I spy with my little eye? What's that I spy with my little eye? An attorney's badge? Well, how do you do? I didn't know you fine folks for lawyers. My business card, if you would. Charmed to meet your acquaintances, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you. So, you're from the TV station, I take it?
Sharp as a tack you are. I'm the producer of this TV special. Oh, my idea, by the way.
I'm Apollo Justice, Trucy Wright's defense attorney.
Trucy Wright's? Well, ain't that a kick in the head? How about you open with that tidbit next time, champ?
Okay. What happened to the schmoozy Magoo bit?
I'm Roger Rettins. Rettins?
Rettins, yeah.
Rettins. I'm Roger Rettins. Hold the applause. And no autographs, kids. I'm on the clock.
Apollo, this guy looks really familiar, but I can't quite...
Really, kid? Try this on for size. Hang loose, baby.
Hang loose, baby? Apollo! It's the ratings Raja from Take Two TV! He's huge, crazy huge, like a real famous producer!
Really? I've never heard of him.
Seriously, man? What kind of cave did you crawl out of? Roger Rettins, the ratings Raja, titan of the TV screen. Still not ringing a bell? You ain't seen my hit Saturday night talk show at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central?
No. I can't say that I have.
You're blowing my mind, kid. You even know what a TV is? Say it with me. Television.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident?
No. What kind of comeback is that? Grow some backbone, kid. I basically lobbed that one at you. Now hit me with your best bob. Viewers will love that. Come on, you gotta sell it.
So what?
Say something funny for the nice people at home. Go on, hit me with your best shot.
My best shot?
We're rolling here. Hurry up before they change the channel. Chop, chop.
Okay, here goes. Talk to the hand. Kapow!
Kapow? Really? And why are you pointing all dramatically like we're in court?
I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do.
Apollo.
Oof. That's going in the cringe reel for sure. I think we can all agree that was a mistake.
If I choked any harder, I'd need the Heimlich maneuver.
I blame myself, really. Should have known better than to waste good film on a nobody. So you wanted an exclusive or what?
Yeah, let's talk to him. Roger Rettins. Today's magic show is being broadcast live on TV, wasn't it? And you were the producer, right?
That's right. Rising Magic Star versus Old School Gramrai. It's gonna be wild. We were gonna have viewers vote for their favorite magician during the show. And the loser would have had a really embarrassing prank done to him. It was gold, I tell you. Guaranteed ratings.
I don't know. It sounds kind of tacky if you ask me.
I'm telling you, man, modern viewers eat this stuff up with a spoon. Trust me. All we gotta do is serve it up nice and hot. A feast for the eyes.
More like junk food for the brain.
That little brat had to go and ruin everything with that accident of hers. You have any idea how many times they dragged me over here to prepare for the day?
You must know this theater pretty well if you came by that often.
That's sus.
Yep. Ooh, that gives me an idea. How about this? Mad mindscape of a magical murderess. Closest comrades come clean. Tell me, has Trucy always shown signs of being unhinged? When could you tell she was about ready to snap?
Give me a lowdown.
This guy's cruising for a bruising, Apollo.
As long as you don't get caught on camera.
Truth be told, I'm not surprised about the way things turned out. Magicians are pretty much the dregs of society, am I right?
What's that supposed to mean? The incident.
Yeah, I can see why he's an asshole.
Yep.
I don't like him one bit.
Me neither. What were you doing at the time of the incident?
Shooting a show in the station studio. They had a whole bunch of girls in bikinis wrestle each other for the camera.
So you didn't see the accident as it actually happened?
That's right. That's why I was shocked when I first got here.
Didn't hear about the accident until he arrived, huh?
He's probably lying.
Yeah.
I'm guessing what you really want to know is whether or not I have an alibi. Am I right? My staff at the TV studio can vouch for me. Why not go there and ask him yourself? You can give him my card, and they'll let you in.
So you have an alibi, huh? Good to know. Magicians.
Magicians are all a bunch of good-for-nothings, if you ask me. Con artists and thieves is what they are. They trick people and take their money.
Coming from you, that's rich, pal.
Magic tricks aren't the same as con jobs, you know.
That's right. The people watching never feel like they've been cheated.
Lawyers spout hypocritical nonsense. Big surprise there, LOL. And post.
Did he just post about us in real time?
Those Graham-Ryes are all criminals. It's in their blood. Trucy Wright ain't no different. That girl is no good. She may look all sweet and innocent, but she's a stone-cold killer.
My ass.
Don't you dare talk about Trucy like that! You don't know the first thing about her! You won't find a sweeter, harder-working girl anywhere, period!
She got the wool pulled over your eyes, I see.
What in the world are you talking about?
You'll see. I'll dig up the dirt and expose the dark heart behind that sweet smile. I'll prove those Graham-Rye magicians are all a bunch of lowlifes.
Does he have a grudge against Trucy? Or maybe against all of true grammar?
TV is a window to the truth. It's not like that magic stuff for the streetwise charlatans that perform it. It's a shame. Grind shame, I tell ya. What was supposed to be a fun, light-hearted program turned into this sorry affair. I have to sell it to news outlets all over the world if I'm gonna make my money back. Trucy Wright will make her debut, all right. Not as a magician, but as a criminal.
What?
It's my duty to report it. Can't let a tragedy like this happen again now, can I? Even if she gets off somehow, I'll make sure she never walks the streets again.
We won't let that happen. We won't let you do that to her. We're going to prove her innocence in court.
Listen to you, acting all high and mighty. Just another money grubber. I know how you lawyers do things. You'll stop at nothing to win.
I beg your pardon?
You win your trials, you get fat stacks, right? Is money really all you care about?
What's with him, Apollo? Why won't he listen?
But enough about you. I'm all about going after Trucy now. I won't stop until she's behind bars. That's how we in the media dish out justice. Before you even get to court, my expose is gonna take you down.
Not if I have anything anything to say about it.
Well, gotta get back to the station. Hang loose, baby.
Looks like the prosecution won't be our only opponent this time.
But no way are we gonna let that guy have his way either.
That's right. Okay, we're done with the stage. So let's go someplace else.
Still wish we could check out that understage passage. What else can we investigate right now?
The dressing room, maybe?
Yeah, well, what story mode tell us?
Huh?
Well, let's go to the dressing room, I guess.
Wow. April 27th. Penrose Theater. Dressing room.
All that's left to check out is that understage passage. Let's try to get one of the staff members to unlock the door.
Someone just came into their dressing room.
Oh, it's you people again. You came back.
Huh?
I saw you, you know. Oh, it's you. The bunny assistant from the show, right? What? Oh, yes, that's right. My name is Bonnie the Fam.
I remember her talking to us earlier.
Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger. One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
And what do you mean by that exactly?
Oh, nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me.
She said some pretty strange things then.
I saw you take it. You took something from our dressing room. Oh, Bonnie, that teleportation trick you did was amazing. Fantastic. What? Oh, thank you. But what you did, stealing is... What other kinds of magic tricks can you do?
She's really trying to get that notebook back, isn't she? That's kind of sus. well, hold on. Is that even Trucy's notebook?
I don't know. Who knows?
Me? Oh, well, how about this? Splendido!
Athena, I think Bonnie's trying to say something to us.
She is? Thank you, Mr. Thief.
Thief?
I saw you. I saw you take that notebook. Please don't take things from our dressing room.
Huh?
So it's true what they say. Thieves really do return to the scene of the crime, don't they?
Thieves? I thought it was just arsonists in real life.
Guess that means she really saw us, huh?
I bet this looks pretty bad.
If you return what you stole right now, I won't call the police.
Oh boy.
You got it all wrong. We're Trucy's lawyers. She asked us to bring the notebook to her.
Trucy's lawyers? Oh, I'm so sorry I called you thieves.
If you really thought we were thieves, why were you still doing magic tricks for us?
I can't help it. Whenever anybody asks, I just can't bring myself to refuse.
Does that mean she's a real people person or that James plays a little too hard?
Why not both?
In that case, can you tell us the secret to your teleportation trick? Well, I don't know if I should. Oh! If I keep up the pressure, she just might tell us. I've been dying to know.
Leave the poor girl alone.
Are you investigating the case?
Yes, that's right.
I'm Trucy's biggest fan. I just love her to bits. I'd do anything to help her.
We appreciate that. In that case, would you mind if we ask you a few questions? Bonnie. You're a magician, right, Bonnie?
That's right. My specialties are teleportation and this little trick right here.
Huh?
Huh? Looks like Mr. Bunny's in a bad mood right now.
Well, that she messed up.
You said you're a big fan of Trucy's, right?
Oh, yes. I look up to her else in the whole world.
What about her makes you respect her so much?
She's just incredible. Not only is she extremely talented, but she's so cool under pressure and always manages to keep a smile on her face. In spite of all that talent, she works harder than anybody I know. You couldn't ask for more out of a magician.
I'm sensing a shift into hyper fangirl drive.
I don't think she's entirely innocent, to be honest with you.
Nah, I don't think so either.
I love the unique way she does her tricks. I especially love the magic panty trick, which is both cute and comical. First time I saw that trick, I saw my friends go to their shows and perform things I lost counting.
Let's go back. History.
I love the unique way she does her tricks and how she charms the audience. I especially love her magic panties trick, which is both cute and comical. The first time I saw her do that trick, I was so impressed and so moved. I've gone to her shows to see her perform so many times, I lost count, and that's why I think Juicy is top class, a real first-rate magician. I see. I think we have a pretty good idea of how much you adore her now. Oh, was I talking too much? I'm so sorry.
Better be careful about when and how I asked her about Trucy.
Anyway, that's what I'll do. That's why I'll do anything at all to help Trucy. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, you just had to prove her innocence.
Don't worry. I'm planning to do just that.
I wish Trucy could see that she has people like Bonnie in her corner rooting for her.
Hydrate.
The show.
You were in the magic show, right?
That's right. I take it you saw my teleportation trick? Yes, it was just wonderful. You moved from one place to another in the blink of an eye.
I admit it was pretty amazing. I have no idea how you transported yourself over such a distance in just a split second.
It must be so fun to be able to do a trick like that. Teleportation looks so cool. It's like a superpower or something. Yeah, my trick is turning some heads in the magic world right now. They're calling it new miraculous magic. Some even say it's the real deal.
Real magic, huh? I know there must be an explanation, but it sure does look real.
I just have to figure that trick out. I want to do it myself. Oh, you'll never figure it out. I always perform it perfectly.
Oh.
This feeling. Looks to me like Bonnie is hiding something.
All right, hit him with it. Hit her with it.
All right, let me just
Check
take
the top hat or something. Oh, you'll never figure it out.
It's got to be the perform it perfectly.
I always... What the? Gotcha! Bonnie, when you said perform it perfectly, your right hand would tremble and move your head a tiny bit. I even caught a glimpse of the little rabbit hiding underneath. Did you really perform the teleportation trick perfectly this time?
Of course. I definitely got that part right.
What do you mean, that part?
Oops.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that you messed up Trucy's escape?
Uh-oh.
You might have performed the teleportation trick flawlessly, but what about Trucy's escape trick after that? Did you make some kind of mistake during that?
Oh, well...
Well, did you?
You see?
Did you or didn't you?
I did. You're absolutely right, Mr. Lawyer. I made a mistake during Juicy's escape trick. I'm sorry I lied.
Whew. I feel like I pull off a magic trick of my own just trying to get that out of her.
So she messed up during the escape trick.
The show. So you made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick.
Yes, I I was in charge of operating Mr. Hat, you see.
Hola, Breeze.
Hola.
Evening, Gov.
Evening, Gov. Thanks for joining the chat, my man.
Yeah, we're almost done here, but
But I made a huge goof. So, did Josie explain to you how the escape trick works?
Yes. She knew we need to know for our investigation, so she shared the secret. Just got home from Portugal.
hey, that sounds awesome, dude.
Nice. Let's see. After Trucy escaped from the coffin down into the understage passage, Mr. Hat was to be pulled up to the catwalk by a winch. Trucy would then pop up on stage through a trap door.
I was operating Mr. Hat at the time, but I flubbed up where I was supposed to have it stand. I was supposed to make Mr. Hat stand to the left of the coffin, but I messed up and had him stand to the right by accident.
It was hot and beautiful, just like you two, me and everyone in chat.
Yep.
Yep,
We'll appreciate that, Gov.
Yeah, we're sweating buckets here. That matches up with what we saw during the show.
Huh? But then, doesn't that mean Trucy would have ended up popping up on on the side opposite to Mr. Hat? Yes, she would have if she had done some quick thinking on her feet. She managed to pop up on the right-hand side of the coffin for me, so the audience never knew a mistake had been made. Way to go, Trucy! But my mistake causes so much trouble.
I think I better ask Trucy about this later, too.
Something tells me that wasn't a mistake. That was planned. Something tells me that she's in on it. I don't know why, but there's always something.
Always something, yeah.
Who knows? We gotta prove it.
Oh, by the way, we'd like to investigate the understage passage. Would that be all right?
Oh yes, by all means. Anything to help prove Trucy's innocence. I'll unlock it for you.
Hey, there you are. You got a minute?
I think that's Retton's.
Oh, wait there. You got a minute?
Oh, Mr. Reddins, yes, of course.
Not you, Bunny. The lawyers. They're the ones I want to see.
You have business with us?
Yeah, you two are from the same agency as Trucy. Is that true?
Yes, that's right.
This is for you, then. Hang loose, baby.
A contract? Between Take-Two TV, the first party, and Trucy Wright, the second party.
The first party will pay all expenses for the magic show. The second party will... let's hang on.
If through the fault of the second party, the show must be canceled in part or in full, the second party will pay $3 million as compensation to the first party.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What? The $3 million?
Yeah, that's more like it. That shocked reaction, that dopey expression. You'd make a great comedian.
Really?
I know. I'll put you on my show. We'll get one of those cartoon anvils to fall on your head.
Wait a minute. Is this for one of those hidden camera prank shows?
You wish. That's an official contract. See for yourselves. You're the lawyers, after all. You should know one when you see one, right?
He's right. It's all signed and everything.
Better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes. You better make sure your agency pays what Trucy owes me. In full.
Are you kidding me? The Right Anything Agency doesn't have that kind of money.
I guess you're gonna have to go fishing for some. I can see it now. Crazy as Catch, legend of the seasick lawyers.
Fishing on the high seas? No thanks.
I can't even swim.
Objection! What kind of ridiculous, low-down, unfair, one-sided contract is this?
Hey now, there's nothing ridiculous here. It's all perfectly legit. It's got a signature on it, see? My boys have got to see the stupid look on your faces. It's priceless. And post.
What a
I'm getting responses already. It's gonna go viral.
No! How could he?
Bye-bye, reputation.
Contract added to the court record.
contract signed by Trucy herself. It details liability for compensation.
You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. I'm gonna drive Troop Grammar and everybody associated with it into the ground. Serves you right for getting involved with the Grammarites.
What's this grudge you have against the Grammarites anyway?
Huh? What are you talking about? Stress is making you paranoid, champ. Come on, Bonnie. We have more filming to do.
Oh, yes, sir. Excuse me, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, and I'll unlock the door to the understage passage for you later.
Later, lawyers, hang loose, baby.
Why would Trucy sign a contract like this?
Why did all this have to happen when Mr. Wright isn't here? We'll have to come back for the understage later. Let's go hear Trucy's side of the story.
Good thinking. We can't let you hit the high seas just yet.
Must be something we can do. We can't let the ratings Roger get his way. All right, let's get to the, we've already searched here, but it never hurts to take another look around. No, what are you looking for?
Oh, I thought that thing would have lit up. Never mind.
No. Let's get to the detention center then. Gotta talk to Trucy and give her that notebook. Remember? April 27th, detention center, visitor's room.
Three, two, one, ta-da!
Wow! Now you made my handcuffs disappear. How did you do that? She's doing magic tricks for the guard?
Now should I try making you disappear next, Mr. Guard?
Can you do that? Ooh, yes, please. This is so exciting.
We should probably stop her before there's another incident.
Trucy!
Oh, hi, Polly. Hi, Athena.
We have some more questions for you.
Judging by the look on your faces, it must be about something big.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Things have gotten a little sticky. Oh, and I have to remember to give her that thing she asked for, too.
That is the very first thing I'm gonna do. Hi.
Here you go, Trucy. Here's your notebook back.
Oh, great. Thank you very much.
So what's written in there anyway? It looks like it's full of secrets or something.
That's because it is. It was originally my granddaddy Magnified Grammari's notebook. He used it like a diary and as a place to jot down ideas for new magic tricks. Some of which only members of Troop Grammari have ever laid eyes on.
Wow, this notebook is a really big deal then.
Yes, that's why it's always kept under lock and key. I bet a magician would do just about anything to get their hands on that notebook.
We found it mixed in with Mr. Reyes' belongings. Could he really have been trying to steal it?
The Troop Grammari creed is also written inside. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. That creed was passed down to me from my daddy, as his daddy passed it down to him.
It's true that Trucy always keeps a smile on her face. I guess it's due in part to her family creed. Grammari notebook updated in the court record. Troop Grammari creed. Trucy, I want to talk to you about where we found this notebook.
Let's do the contract first.
Trucy, do you remember this contract?
Yes, I signed it before I went on stage.
What about this liability for compensation article here?
Liability for compensation? What are you talking about? Let me see that. What? The $3 million?
Just as I suspected. She didn't know about that part.
I've never seen this article, and I read the whole contract from top to bottom.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd miss such a big thing.
Either it was placed in after the fact, or her signature was forged.
It had to have been. It had to have been.
What a dick.
Asshole.
Is there any way she has an original copy of the contract she signed?
Who knows? We don't know. But there's your signature. So what's going on?
Maybe there was some kind of trick involved? You know, like when I signed it. In other words, you think there might be some foul play afoot?
You think?
Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy. And I'm willing to bet that the ratings Raja is the one behind it. Bonnie's mistake.
Oh boy.
Bonnie told us about the mistake she made on stage.
Oh, you mean with where Mr. Hat had been placed? Even I was at a loss about what to do for a second there.
So how did you fix the problem?
Well, I was down in the understage passage when I found out. I had to work my butt off to fix it, let me tell you. After I escaped from the coffin and went down to the understage passage, I got a signal from Bonnie saying she'd made a mistake with Mr. Hat's positioning. No joke, I was freaking out. After all, I had to be back up on stage in a few short minutes. Magical girl Trusty Wright was faced with an unprecedented crisis beneath the stage. Would this spell the end for Trusty and Gramrai Land? And then what happened?
Athena's totally hooked.
I was supposed to get back up to the stage through trapdoor number 1 on the left, using a platform that can be raised and lowered called a stage lift. There was a stage lift ready and waiting in the lowered position under trapdoor number 1. But Mr. Hat had been placed on the right above trapdoor number 2 by mistake. There was already another stage lift under trapdoor number 2, but it was in the raised position since we hadn't planned on using it.
Okay, so how did you get back up onto the stage?
She must have climbed up. She must have climbed up.
Why, through brute strength. I couldn't lower stage lift number 2 by myself, so I pushed it back and out of the way. Then I moved the lowered stage lift number 1 into place under trapdoor number 2. This thing is heavy. I wish I could have moved it with magic. Unfortunately, my magic is useless under the stage. The understage is a dark abyss that drains magicians of all their powers.
I can see why it's called the Abyss. I never knew it could take so much out of you.
That's just how it goes in the real world. Illusions are created by the blood, sweat, and tears of those behind the scenes. Wow, I learned so much just now.
Trucy, have you told anybody else about all this?
Nope, nobody.
This sounds like some critical information. I better make a note of it.
Trucy's statement added to the court record.
Trucy moved the stage lifts to cover for Bonnie's mistake. She told no one about this.
All right, then. Now where the notebook was. We found this notebook mixed in with Mr. Rias's belongings.
What?
Do you think he might have been trying to steal it?
No way! I can't believe it! The great Mr. Reyes would never do any such thing!
But would it be so far-fetched if he was after Troop Grammar's secret tricks? It makes for a pretty compelling motive to take the notebook.
In any case, we better focus on doing something about this contract for now.
Trucy signed it in her dressing room, right?
We better do a little more investigating there.
I'm so sorry to put the two of you through all of this.
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
If you need me to, I'm willing to take drastic measures. With my magic!
You're not planning on pulling some magical money out of there, are you?
No, my magic panties are much better at making things disappear than appear.
Do I want to know what she's planning to make disappear?
Nope. The answer is no. Hey, I'm on. Okay, so Suniverse. I can't read his name. Suvanasare says I'm on this exact case.
Well, so
Let's see that.
Yeah, fancy that.
How far along are you? No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. This is how far my brother has gotten so far.
Apollo, we have to do something, anything to fix this.
I agree. Let's check out the dressing room again, for starters.
Okay, and we should finally check out that understage passage, too. The abyss? Then you'll have to go through the backstage area. Be careful down there.
All right, let's go to the dressing room first. Da-da-da-da-da,
Charge!
April 27th, Penrose Theater. Hey, isn't that thing over there? Check that out. Dressing room. You know that green book next to the script?
Well, that's what I was going to look at before.
Okay, this is where Trucy signed that contract.
Right, and there must have been some kind of trick that was used when she signed it. The question is, what kind of trick and how was it done?
If some kind of object or tool was used, there still may be a trace of it somewhere. Like with the pen or the paper.
Well, it's time to find the secret to that trick. Off gates! Let's do this!
I say we dust it for prints.
Huh? Hey, take a look at this clipboard.
Remember, it was the one piece of paper.
Just sign this, please, ma'am.
Sure thing. Just the one sheet in this clipboard, right?
Don't do it! It's a hot dog and a handshake! Isn't this the clipboard Trucy used when she signed the contract?
I think you're right. Let's give it the once over.
That's it. Yeah, take a look at this. Let's try opening a folder. What? Hey, what the? This part here holds papers in place.
Could this clip have something to do with how they conned her? Ow! It bit me!
Only you can get her by a clipboard, Athena.
Why are there screws?
This screw won't budge. I don't think even your crazy strength would budge it.
Crazy strength? What kind of thing is that to say to a delicate young lady?
I don't see you denying it either. Turn it around, see what happens. Hey, this screw is different from the others. Not only that, but I think it's loose. Look, I can move it.
Are you sure you should be fooling with it like that, Apollo?
Whoa! It came right out!
See? I tried to tell you. But would you listen? No.
Hey, take a look through the hole, Athena. I think there's something back there.
Oh, wow, you're right. What is it?
Huh? Uh-oh. Hey, look! The back panel is loose. I think I can take it off. Got it!
You're just breaking things left and right today, aren't you?
Look! There's something inside! What is this black sheet of, I want to say, paper?
Oh, I know. It's carbon paper. You put it between two pieces of paper, and it copies what you write onto the bottom one.
So when Trucy signed the contract, there was actually another contract underneath.
And her signature on the top contract got copied onto the hidden contract.
That dirty double-crosser.
So that's how Trucy was conned! This is that ratings Raja's doing! I just know it!
How dare he!
You gotta hand it to him, though. It couldn't have been easy fooling Trucy. That girl's no slouch.
Yeah, but I bet we can use this clipboard as evidence if we ever take this to trial. Clipboard added to the court record. Clipboard used by Trucy to sign good contract was also instrumental in ratings Raja's dishonest dealings. All right, what is story won't tell us? I think we're gonna move. To the stage. Yeah, we gotta get to the abyss. April 27th, Penrose Theater, stage. Let's see. We should be able to get to the understage passage from backstage. Hopefully Bonnie unlocked the door for us like she said she would. All right, let's examine and go back. Yeah. Back to the backstage. Now let's get to the understage. The door's unlocked. Thank you, Bonnie. Well, Athena, here we go.
April 27th, Penrose Theater. Understage.
Just like Trucy said.
It sure is dark and dusty down here.
The Abyss. The magical underworld. And look! There's a denizen of the Abyss now. A fearsome beast with long, sharp fangs, ready to prey on unsuspecting souls.
Huh? What are you... Oh, you mean that tiny little rat over there?
No, I mean that fearsome beast over there.
I take it you don't like rodents. Examine.
So first of all,
That sword.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it big someday too. Just you wait and see. What's that all about?
My guess is... It's the soulful cry of some poor assistant made to toil here in the darkness.
And who would know about the soulful cry of a bitter assistant better than you, right? You really understand the writer's feelings of despair and frustration.
Sadly, yes. Yes, I do.
You really shouldn't scribble on the walls, you know, Apollo.
It wasn't me!
Okay, what's this?
This sword is the exact same design as the murder weapon. Wait, what's this? Yeah!
Ow! What are you doing? That hurts! I think I'm bleeding out!
Oh, stop being such a drama queen. It's only rubber.
Huh? Hey, you're right! So this must be the sword Trucy used during the trick.
After the incident, someone must have switched this rubber sword with the real one on stage.
And maybe that's when they brought the rubber sword here. Sword stand added to the court record. Contains a rubber sword. Trucy says she swapped it for the trick. What's this?
Look at all these props. Hey, there's something in this hat.
A dove? Cards?
A juice box and some snacks.
Looks like somebody planned to have a little treat in the middle of the show. Now look at the stage props. It's a stage lift for getting up to stage. It looks like this crank lowers the platform, but Trucy said it's impossible for one person to do it alone.
That sounds like a challenge. Now I'm gonna try it. It's probably just broken.
Or you could just take people at their word. If I'm reading this room right, this must be the stage lift Trucy moved during the show. Originally, it was there where stage lift number 1 is now. Stage lift number 2 added to the court record. Okay, what's that X? What's this glowy stuff? Oh, it's glow-in-the-dark tape.
Hey, this must be what I saw through that secret door in the bottom of the coffin.
But who put it here and why?
It's probably a marker of some sort since it's so dark down here.
Sounds about right. Maybe it's meant to mark which ladder to climb. It's a stage lift for getting up to the stage. Trucy moved this one here.
I guess this used to be where that yellow tape is. How in the world did she manage to move this huge thing?
Could have been easy for her. She's pretty petite. But I bet it'd be easy for you.
Just what are you implying? That's it, chump. You're looking up microaggressions later.
Okay, so here's the ladder.
This ladder goes up to the ceiling. I wonder what's just above.
Apollo.
All right, fine. I'll climb the ladder. Why does it always have to be ladders? Huh? Where am I? It's pitch black. And I'm cramped, too.
You know what I think? I think you're in that coffin we saw backstage.
So that's where this ladder leads. But I still don't get what that coffin was for. The other ladder. This ladder goes up to the ceiling, so I guess it leads to one of the trapdoors on stage.
Trucy must have used this ladder when she escaped from the coffin. Why don't you climb up there and see if I'm correct? It's not so high. You'll be fine, right?
Huh? Why me?
You'd make a young lady wearing a skirt climb a ladder?
Fine, I'm going.
Hang on, I want to see something.
Where?
So, okay, well, where's the other sword?
No, I don't see the other sword.
Oh, never mind. I'm wondering if the hilt is exactly the same. Like, is there a different design on the hilt of the real sword?
Ah! The lights! It hurts! Ow!
Are you alright?
I can now confirm that the ladder does indeed lead up to the stage.
Well, that takes a bit of effort. Was definitely worth risking life and limb for. Well done. Hold on, Apollo. I hear voices. Quick, hide!
Huh? Ow! Quit shoving!
Hurry up and get down there!
Ow! My arm doesn't bend that way! What the heck, Athena?
Shh! Look! It's so much work pretending to be cute and sweet.
Isn't that Bonnie?
Hey, Bunny, wait for me.
And the ratings, Raja. What did we have to hide for, Athena?
Because I heard something funny. There was something off in their voices.
Oh, right. Athena's super sensitive hearing.
Those lawyers are poking around trying to stir up trouble. Should I be worried?
Relax. I didn't say anything to the police, and I won't say anything to them either.
You better not, or you're gonna get it. Pow! Right in the kisser.
What the? Is it just me, or does Bonnie seem kind of different from before?
Apollo, shh! I'm sick and tired of this whole investigation. All I want is Chusey's head on a platter.
Leave everything to me, babe. Don't forget the power of mass media. TV can accomplish anything. Now make sure Trucy gets much worse than a guilty verdict.
I can't wait to see that girl crying and begging for mercy.
You really hate Trucy, don't you, Bunny?
I hate her. I loathe her. I can't stand that Trucy Wright. Just because she's a little good at magic, she thinks she's all that. So this is exactly what that sniveling brat deserves.
Hey, what the heck?
If you mess this up, you're gonna really be sorry. You hear me? I'll crush you flat, like a cockroach under my foot.
Oh, you cute little thing. You're so adorable when you're throwing a fit. Ow, ow, my foot. Can't you take a joke?
Come on, grab my things. We're leaving.
Oh, leave the hippity-hopping way, my little bun-bun.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
What was that absolutely revolting scene all about?
I guess the entertainment industry attracts all kinds of eccentrics. But that conversation, it set off every red flag in the book.
You said it. I smell plot with a capital P-U.
Rettins claims he was at the TV station at the time of the incident. And we saw Bonnie on stage ourselves.
Hey, Apollo, I have an idea. Why don't we pay Take Two TV a visit? We could check up on the Rating Raj's alibi while we're there.
Sounds like a plan. All right, let's go. Move to the Take Two TV studio. Da-da-da-da-da. Charge! April 27th, Take Two TV studio.
What?
What?
They're already preparing something.
Yikes! Look at this place!
There's so much going on at once, it's making my head spin.
Take a look at that screen and listen to those hosts. Magical murder. Live audience witnesses shocking skewering. 17-year-old magician Trucy Wright. See exclusive unedited footage of the heinous crime, complete and uncut. We can't let them broadcast that. Trucy will get tired and Trucy will get tried in the court of public opinion.
Well, I doubt we can stop them from airing it. But we can prove her innocence in a real court of law. No matter what garbage they report on TV, we can set the record straight at the trial. Let's talk to her. No, well, let's examine it. Pardon me. I know you're busy right now. What are you...
What are you guys? Street?
Street? Does that mean people off the street or something?
We're Trucy Wright's lawyers.
Okay, lawyers. Got it. Well, what do you want?
He must be really busy. He hasn't even looked this way.
We're investigating the incident that occurred at the magic show this morning. And we heard that Roger Redtons was in charge of that program.
Yeah, that's right. The guy hates magic, but the show was all his idea. That's between you and me. I think it was Bonnie that egged him on.
Egged him on? How so?
I saw the two of them together, walking along arm in arm. I bet she sweet-talked him into doing the program because she wanted to work. Hasn't been selling very well on her own, apparently.
I see.
Oh, hey, if you're looking into the incident, I guess you'd want the show footage, right? It's on the disc in my back pocket. If you want it, go ahead and fish it out.
Wow, thank you very much.
You're not gonna be surprisingly helpful.
Uh-oh.
No, that's never a good sign.
No.
That's never a good sign.
Yeah. Show footage disc retrieved from the staff member's back pocket.
A disc with the recording of Trucy's escape trick on it. Can I look at it? Yeah, okay, let's look at it.
Wait, that's the footage. That's the footage from the TV. You already saw that. Yeah, just go back, because I think this is the same footage from the TV or something, but... Well, and I don't know, it never hurts to overlook every detail, right?
Yep.
Maybe that's the reason why this stream's taking so long, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, well... Yeah. Okay. Yep. What? Uh-oh.
And she looked away too.
Yeah, she did. Crunch. And,
all right.
What is story mode telling us? Oh, yeah, just talk to him. Where does?
I wonder what that guy sitting down there is doing.
Looks like he's reading that script he's holding. What? What? Are you serious? Those two are gonna break up? What? The series is going on hiatus because the cartoonist is sick? No way!
I think he's reading a comic book he's hiding in his script.
If you're gonna goof off on set, that's a pretty bold way to do it. This must be a video production workstation of some sort.
That coffee cup looks awfully familiar.
Yeah, that's where Mr. Reddit's always sits. He's very hands-on, You'll always find him on the set of his projects.
But he was here at the station during the magic show, right?
Yeah, well, he had 2 shows going at once this morning. He had his regular program to oversee here, so he couldn't be at the Penrose.
So you can vouch for him that he was here at the station during the magic show?
What, like an alibi? Sure can. He was definitely here. Still, after a while, he couldn't stand being away from the Penrose, it seems. As soon as his part was over here, he took a taxi to the theater. But he apparently didn't get there until after that thing had already occurred.
Sounds like he has a rock-solid alibi.
Or that doofus is covering for him.
Well, I guess we got just about everything we can out of this place. Looks like Redden's alibi is pretty airtight.
That's true. And who could have killed Mr. Rias?
Looks like we're pretty much done here. Should we go back to the office? We can get a snack and talk over our plan of attack.
Sounds good to me. All right, back to the office we go.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, back to the office we go. Da-da-da-da.
Charge!
I think we're just about wrapping up here at this point. April 27th, Wright Anything Agency. What in the world? Whoa! What's going on here?
Oh, right, because of the... Oh, we got repoed.
All these stickers say repossessed.
Who did this? Who's responsible for this?
Whoa, now. This is a restricted area, champ. No trespassing.
Trespassing? But this is our office! You're the one who's trespassing!
Enough with the lip, boy. Don't tell me you forgot about your debt.
What are you talking about?
I'm just abiding by the contract. The agency can't pay me. I have every right to seize its property. Am I right?
Just like that? You haven't even had a chance to take this to trial.
You're gonna be mad. Shouldn't Trucy be the one you're mad at? I told you. Serves you right for getting involved with those Gramrais.
Why, you dirty rotten. Ugh.
Talk to him, off a seizure. What are you gonna do with all of our stuff?
Sell it, of course. Every last bit of it. That's why I'm seizing everything. And I'll take this little office of yours, too.
You think you can just waltz in here and do whatever you want?
Indeed I do. Unless you write whatever warehouse joker's got $3 million ready. Now to know then, because I gotta recoup my money somehow. After all, the entire program went south because of Trucy. It's called liability for compensation. And this infantile agency is the liable party.
Why, you black-hearted!
Hey, Apollo, what about the crooked clipboard?
It's no good. We don't have any proof that Rettins was behind it.
Damn it.
Gonna have to do better than that, folks. Looks like the famed Mr. Wright left behind nothing but incompetent noobs to run things.
No way. He was counting on Mr. Wright to be away for... No way. He was counting on Mr. Wright to be away for this plan of his? What a two-bit thought. We'll show him.
There's the sugar. That expression. It's priceless. So how does it feel to lose the precious office your boss left you in charge of?
Say something dumb.
Now, not to rub it in or anything, but I think you should know where you stand right now.
Oh man, what now?
Where do we stand?
Here, Avaganda.
The trial of young up-and-coming magician Trucy Wright is scheduled for tomorrow. We're here just outside the office of the suspect, hoping for an exclusive peek inside.
What? Is this live?
Apollo, look! There's a sea of reporters outside.
Oh, a questionable-looking pair are peeking out the window at this very moment. Our viewers at home can see for themselves their vicious, brutal expressions.
Yellow journalism at its finest.
And that's the way it is. The majority of the public already thinks Trucy is guilty. They saw the whole thing happen with their own eyes during the show's live broadcast. Everybody in the country is against you.
No way!
No office, no allies. Are you sure you still want to represent that girl?
Of course we do! We believe in her innocence!
Go ahead, think what you want. It's a free country. Just know that you'll be the biggest losers in the end. In the meantime, feel free to keep on flopping around like the dying fish you are. Now then, you gotta be out of here by tomorrow. Take in this cozy little office tonight while you still can. Hang loose, baby.
Oh, you... I can't believe we let Mr. Wright's office get placed under seizure! Of all the...
This is just ridiculous! Ah!
Look out!
Clear out! We don't want murderers here!
Ah! Hey! If it's a fight you want, I'll take you on! Come on!
Let's get out of here before we get killed too!
I can't believe this is happening!
We have to do something to protect ourselves, and fast!
It's Mr. Wright!
Apollo, I got your messages. How is she? Is Trucy okay? She's not crying, is she? Does she have a lawyer?
Mr. Wright! It's all a giant mess. Poor Trucy. Ugh. In the office. Our office.
Apollo? Okay. We'd better both take a deep breath. Wow. I see. And he's saying you have to be out by tomorrow?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I wish there was something I could have done.
This is quite the mess, isn't it? Even if I left right now, I wouldn't be there in time for the trial tomorrow. Sorry, Apollo, but I need you to handle this for me.
Of course. We can handle the defense. But the office...
It's too soon to give up on that.
What do you mean?
The contract only addresses Trucy's liability if she causes the show to be canceled. So you just have to prove in court tomorrow that it wasn't Trucy's fault.
Hey, you're right.
So everything depends on your winning that trial tomorrow. Trucy's fate and the fate of our office. It's all riding on your shoulders, Apollo.
I know. I'll be fine, right?
Apollo!
Huh.
I've been watching you grow over these past 2 years. That's why I can say, with absolute confidence, that you'll be fine.
Really?
I've seen you earn victory after victory in some pretty dicey situations. And guide Athena, helping her along her way too. That's why I know you're ready. Why I know I can leave Trucy and the office to you. I believe in you, Apollo.
Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. I'm fine. Everything will be fine.
You can call me anytime if you feel you need to. But
I'll be fine on my own, right? Yes, I think so too. I can do this.
that's the spirit. Give it your best out there, Apollo.
What is it, Apollo? What are you smiling about?
Who, me? It's nothing. Mr. Wright believes in me. I can't let him down. We have to win this trial, Athena.
I couldn't agree more, and I'll do everything in my power to help.
You damn right, son.
Our opponent tomorrow. Prosecutor Sadmati, huh? Why now of all times? Still, I don't care who it is. I can't afford to let my guard down for anyone. Wow, that was... I think I love that. Well, cutscene time.
Yeah, this is who we're dealing with tomorrow.
Oh, restless, wandering soul of the dead.
Yeah, that's kind of what he sounds like, so...
Prosecutor Sadmati. Oh. Sorry to disturb you, but I figured I should tell you. The lead attorney's been decided. It's Apollo Justice.
Apollo Justice.
So he knows.
To be continued. Well, that was meaty. We got to get out of here. All right.
Yep.
Well, folks, tune in next week for the trial of Trucy Wright. Everything is on the line.
Absolutely.
The office, Trucy's fate.
Yo, the Graham Rice situation, The Office, holy smokes, everything's riding on it.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm counting on Apollo to take that little bastard down.
We believe in him wholeheartedly.
Yes, sir.
So until next week, and it is going to be on Monday, by the way, Monday, September the 2nd.
Yeah, that's the last Monday before we move to Wednesdays.
Absolutely. So, I'm the Cannonball Alex Steele.
I am the Package Andrew Steele.
We are the Steele Brothers, and we are for real. Top guys out.